Bondo, you made me start laughing and choke on my drink. I was drinking some water because it's kind of warm in my room, and I just see from the shadows I have appeared. Bondo, how you doing though, man? Oh, that made me laugh. Thank you for doing that. That made me laugh a lot today. But guys, it's back to the sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I was dead to the world yesterday. I went swimming on Sunday for about like 4 or 5 hours, and not sunburned, which you guys can see. I'm still pasty as hell. But I was sore as hell because I haven't swam in like 4 hours in like a long time. So yeah, it was a good day. But oh man, I was dead yesterday. But we're back to shiny hunting today. But we're doing a little change up. It's to save all the Urban Mystica we need for the June shiny hunt challenge. We're gonna be doing egg hunting, and I've got 300 eggs, so we're gonna see if we can get a shiny, get our second ever egg shiny. Been alright, grinding in Power World. Ooh, how's Power World, man? Let me switch over to Pokemon real quick. Yeah, you guys can see, I have all the eggs. Now I just need to move over Spirit Tomb real quick. Go over here, gotta pick up my Braviaries. No, not Braviary, Talonflame. I don't know why I said Braviary. Oh. These Pokemon are all staring at me like, what you doing, bro? So we have learned our lesson from last time, too, so. But how's Power World, man? Hopefully Power World's been, like, treating you well. Not bad. Got 2 towers left to beat and a bunch of pals to acquire. Nice. I gotta get back into that, to be honest. Let's see. Let's go over here real quick. Let's get our first 5 eggs. As you guys can tell, the Pokemon we are shiny hunting for via eggs is Spiritomb, because it is the only way to get the shiny, and also because it's a cool looking shiny. Let me save real quick. Picnic. We're just gonna do a quick egg power and we get on our merry little way. Global Pal Box is a game changer. Yeah, no, that's kind of cool that you can like switch the pals between different games. That's actually awesome, to be honest. Like, it's basically a Pokemon Home, right? But for Power World. It's like the best way to put it. Because that's awesome, to be honest. That's actually legit, like, such a good thing to do. Oh, man. Like, the fact that, like, you can, like, like, transfer the pals between the, the games now is huge. That's huge. Because, like, if you had a pal you really liked, yeah, it's just basically a transfer box, yeah. Because that's so cool, because, like, yeah. I mean, does it expand your, like, pal amount in the game itself? Like, because I remember, like, there was, like, a limit to how many pals you could have, right? Kind of like the Pokemon boxes, you only had so much room. So. Oh, here's a funny story. So, was talking to my housemate the other day, and we both saw, like, a TikTok where they were talking about streamers selling, the bath water and stuff. And my housemate goes, would you ever do that? I was like, no. I'd personally, so many, like, health issues with that already, but, like, also, why? Why would people pay for that? Like, I even, like, explained, like, oh, yeah, it's usually more of a female thing, like, if female streamers will do that. But, yeah. You have 1,000 in your main box, and then, oh, okay. Ooh. Well, that's good to know. That's right, I can go back to the one-handed driving. Man, that was finally got a good pull. I was also pulling a card, or like a 10 pull on Pokemon Pocket TCG, and I finally got a Buzzwole finally, a second one I need for my deck. I can be competitive again. Because right now I didn't have like any like competitive decks, which kind of pissed me off. Oh, what the hell was that? Hey, Fondo with a level up. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bid. Thank you for the cactus biddies. It is delicious. The cactus juice, I should say. Let me give you a shout out. That would have been so funny if the first egg we hatched was a shiny right off the bat. No, I didn't mean to. No, I was not trying to, I was not trying to nickname. The game is like, oh shit, you said shiny, right? Egg number 2. Yeah, we have 300 exactly eggs right now, so, like, for this week. So, Bondo, what is the best pal you've caught so far? Or your favorite pal, I should say. Or best and or favorite. Let's go with that. Best and or favorite. But thank you, Bondo, for the cactus, for the bits, or as I like to call them, the cactus juice bits, or the cactus biddies. Appreciate you so much, dude. I heard a Discord notification first, and then, like, that happened, and it scared the shit out of me at the same time. I was like, what the hell was that? I don't know why my Discord's not on streamer mode. It should be. Yeah, Spiritomb is one of those shinies that I've always wanted, because it looks really cool. That, like, blue and purple is such a cool combination. Ooh, excuse me. So it's like, oh man. Oh shit! Bondo with the 200s cactus biddies! Thank you so much, man. Let me give you, again, another shout out here. And they just have like a Bondo, like, I know Ori had like that command button where he could press it and like, for certain ones, for like certain shoutouts and stuff, because I remember he used to do it for Chaos Squad, back on Twitch. I have to ask him how he did that, because I'm gonna definitely do that for, like, you and, like, others I know that, like, always, like, you know, like to, give bits and stuff, so that way I can, you know, just immediately click it, so that way, yeah, I know for sure you get the shout-out. But thank you so much, Bondo, I appreciate you, dude. I really do appreciate it, dude, man. Like, you are a fucking legend, man. Let's see. Let's go back to the boxes. Anubis has been my go-to. Ooh, Anubis is a good one, though. Like, for the pals. But some of the new ones are dope. Where are some of the new ones? I haven't actually seen some of the new ones yet. I've actually got to probably play Pal World tonight, maybe after stream, because I haven't played it in so long. Been kind of a Minecraft kick lately. Started a whole new world. Though I think I did the world before they did the new, like, Happy Gas thing. And I think I'm, like, it's not appearing in my game anymore. It's like, fuck. No, I was like, I thought it was hatching for a second. No, I just ran into a thing. Ah, paint the town blue. Okay, that's an ironic song to have for Spiritomb, because it is a blue Pokemon. But again, Bondo, thank you for the cactus biddies with the dog too. It's like, ah, the cactus biddies. I'm trying to remember who told me I should say cactus biddies. Was that Foxy or was that Ori? One of the two told me I should do that. And I liked the idea. I was like, oh, that's funny. It's a good play on the words on the show. Instead of cactus juice, it's cactus biddies. Splatterina. House of Verlex, and I can't remember the other names. Dude, those are some, like, interesting names, to be honest. I'm like, not spooky season right now. Spooky season's not for a few more months. Because, to me, officially, spooky season begins day after 4th of July. Because between then and there, there's no other interesting holidays. You know, I was thinking, if I get into shape fast enough, or early enough for Halloween, maybe I'll dress up as Alistair on stream. I can do, like, the radio, whatchamacallit? The radio, filter. The time pushing up daisies where the sun don't shine. Oh, man. I gotta lose some weight before I become Alistair. I actually started working out again too recently, and it feels good to start working out again. To be honest, it's like I've definitely needed it. To be honest, I let myself become too complacent. Oh, that was our 9th egg. I thought that was our 8th egg. I was wrong. So, like, are the new pals more powerful, Bondo, or are they just, like, still, like, same power levels? Wada. Wada, water. Oh, that was our 10th. I gotta switch the eggs. I almost kept going. Oh, man. I was thinking about, like, so, the reason I chose Spiritomb was because, again, this is the only Pokemon that, is a Pokemon that only can be, shiny through hatching the eggs. I was thinking, like, look at the Pokemon we did the, for our egg hunt last time. I was like, oh, who do I suddenly shiny as? Like, I need Snom. But, Snom's gonna be, like, I might just shiny hunt in the wild for that one. So, I feel like I could do another egg hunt for that. But I feel like shiny hunting in the wild is more, like, fun, to be honest, because I gotta get Frostlass. Oh, Madam! We summoned Madam with Snom. Madam, how have you been? It has been a minute. Oh my gosh, how are you doing today? How was your weekend? I was summoned. we only had to speak Snom into existence. The comparable, we usually... Oh, okay, that makes sense. So they're on, like, a different part of the island, right, Vada? And again, Madam, how are you doing? How was your, weekend? How's your week and weekend going? Also, Vada, I forgot to ask, how was your weekend in, like, general? Because you're saying, like, you're just doing the grind today, but, like, how was the weekend? Hopefully you had, like, a good weekend. Oh, man. I'm still thinking about the conversation I had with my, friend, or not my friend, my housemate, older housemate, I should say, about the whole, like, streamer bathwater thing. It was just, like, I don't get the appeal of buying that. Wasn't bad. I've been super busy with work and classes. That makes sense. Oh, what classes are you taking? Bantam, if I may ask. Because I've been looking about going back for my master's, so. And it hopefully work's been going well as well. Weekend was meh, hard work. That heat's been getting bad out there, right? In Florida, I mean. Because I saw, like, I mean, hell, we were kind of roasting out here this week. That's partly why I went swimming on Sunday. Friend, I mean, my plan wasn't to swim on Sunday, but, like, friend called, my mod, Stadella, like, one of our friends, one of her, our mutual friends called me and was like, hey, we're gonna go swimming, Stadella and the rest of us, do you want to go? And I was like, yeah, I'm down. So, I am surprised I did not get sunburned, to be honest, but, man, again, my arms, my legs, my back, everything was just sore. I felt like if I moved, I was gonna fall apart. It was really funny. Heat and rain. Oh, it's the humid heat. That's the worst kind of heat. Yeah, no, that's definitely like a one way or the other one, 100%. I'm becoming a licensed inspector for work. Ooh. And trust me, like, part of me is like, I've got the time right now. Maybe I go back for it, for the masters. But like, to be honest, I still got student loans from my bachelor's I'm paying off at this point. It's like, I'm like, it's just more debt, man. But good luck on the license for your the inspector position. I wish you luck. I hope you get this, madam. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. Oh man. But what's everyone else been up to? Anyone have big plans for the summer itself? Like, for vacations, or just in summer in general, since the heat's coming up and everything? Like, for me, I know in August, I got two things in August. I've got K-Con with my family that I usually go to every year. That's basically a K-pop convention in LA. It's a big thing with a bunch of, like, K-pop artists that come in. They do a big concert each night, which I'm looking forward to for those 3 nights. And then the other thing, which I'm doing on the second weekend of August, I almost said April, of August, is Pokemon Worlds. Now, I'm not competing in Pokemon Worlds. I am nowhere close to qualifying. The amount of time I took off for, like, doing locals and everything have basically, like, thrown me out the window. Like, I'm definitely, like, nowhere close to, qualifying. But, basically, I'm gonna go for spectating, because I got Spectator's badge, so... I'm actually excited for that. I'm excited to go into the labor sector. So few want to do manual labor that's starting to pay a lot better. That's really good, though. Like, I mean, to be honest, like, I've actually, like, while I've been considering masters, I've also been considering, like, maybe a trade school. Because I have a friend that works in metalworking, and like she was explaining to me like the whole process and all that, and I was like, you know what, maybe it'd be nice. Like, maybe I just switch to entire fields. Like, part of me still wants to work in the lab and everything, but at the same time, the like lab sector has become so saturated, and like a lot of like the lab sectors and everything are kind of like doing layoffs and stuff because due to the like let's say the economy. So it's like maybe I have to switch whole things. Yeah, $30 an hour is not bad. Like that's nothing to sneeze at. That's like a really good pay, to be honest. So like, and you know, again, I mean, we were telling us about like when you get to the holidays and you're doing like in like all the overtime and all that. It's like, dude, you were like, ever like we did the math on stream when you told us like what was it, like 3-4 weeks ago, and I about had a heart attack when I saw how much like it was. I was like, damn, with like overtime, time and a half, and all that. It's like, whoo, damn. It's like, again, I have several family members on both sides of the family. They're in like the manual labor sectors, and growing up, I've always seen how hard the work is, you know, how like rewarding the work is and everything. And I've always had mad respect for that sector, to be honest. It's like, you know, I don't get these people that like you know, stick their noses up because it's like, you know, it's manual labor. It's like, you know, hey, that is hard work and rewarding work. It's like, you know, these people who do the high and mighty people, I'm like, yeah, they wouldn't survive. To be honest, 90% of them have never worked in retail, and I will say that, like, retail and everything, like when I started working in retail and customer service and like food industry, I learned real quick, like, how hard the work is, how like, you know, taxi it can be, everything, especially with how rude people can be. Whew, man. To be honest, 90% of the people that are rude were usually those high and mighty people. Oh yeah, like I make 71 an hour on holidays if I work, and 52 on Anderson syndrome. Damn, yeah, no, see, that's wild, dude. Like, that is huge. Like, whoo, damn. I have to admit, that's so damn impressive, dude. Like, I can't say anything about it, because, like, dude, that is some serious cash. I'm a local government. Think Parks and Rec, LMAO. There's a low manual to it, but it's out in the fields today, covered in dirt, getting attacked by an army of worms. So I'm glad most of my days are inside. So funny enough, I just had an interview for kind of like a city position. It's supposed to be for like water testing, we're testing like water for contaminants and stuff like that. And I have to say, like, government positions do well as well. I mean, like, they pay well. You guys get, like, most of the, you know, most holidays off in turns, especially because of federal holidays. And then, yeah, like, the benefits alone for, like, a government position, like, even, like, a local government position is fucking awesome. Because, damn, you guys get, like, what, like, health, dental, all that, 401k. I think most government positions still do pension, right? Because I was like, damn. There's a benefit to that, too. I just had a flashback to working, one of my very first jobs was a restaurant. And this was in college. And I can still remember this one lady was so just rude that we were, like, taking longer than she wanted. And we're like, bro, we got, like, all these orders before you. It's just like, damn. Wait, madam, now I'm really interested. Army of worms? Like, were you fighting the worms to the death? Yeah, because the Parks and Rec, so I'm thinking you were doing like a field survey, right? Is what you were doing? And I'm surprised worms would be out right now. Like, you would have to dig pretty deep for the worms, right? They were trying to fight me, though. Yeah, because I was thinking, like, in the rainy season, I feel like worms are, like, more prevalent towards the top, but, like, you're gonna have to probably dig down a lot deeper, right, for that? I don't remember this because, like, fishing growing up, my grandfather and I getting worms for fishing. Woo, damn, you had to, like, if it wasn't raining, man, we had to dig. But yeah, no, it's like, whew. Yeah, you guys are, like, field work is a whole different, like breed of people, man. Like, I have a friend who does a lot of field work for her job, and, like, when I hear the stories about the field work sometimes, especially on some of the crazier days. It's like, damn. There's actually a license for water testing you can get. It's in super high demand for testing techs. Oh, really? My sister works for a company that tests water in New York City and Boston. Where field techs make... Damn! So what I'm hearing is I need to look into this license. Actually, I'm going to write that down real quick. Ah! No, officer. I was not driving and writing at the same time. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that, because, like, might as well, right? Doesn't hurt. Army worms is just what they're called. They're these caterpillars, but they're kind of swarm all over the place. Oh! Oh! I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Are they considered like an invasive species, madam? I only know this because of my friend that does field work. Funny enough. Oh, what the hell are they called? I can see it in my head. They're like a bright green, aren't they? If I remember correctly. Yeah, because they had like the little like spines, like at certain, like where I like to call the joints, basically. As soon as you said worms with spines, I was like, wait. Or caterpillars with spines. I was like, wait. I think I know what they are. Oh, what are they called? I had to do a report on them back in college. I should know their names. Oh, really? Bondo, do you remember what they're called, by chance? Because I can see them in my head. They're disgusting. Madam, that made me laugh. You know what? I will say, I'm a little sad I didn't have the face cam on when I first saw Bondo's message when he came in. When he just went, from the shadows I appear. Because I was drinking out of my red cup, I was drinking my water. And I just had, like, I was getting ready to start the face cam. And I look at my left and I see Bondo's message about, like, appearing from the shadows. And I started laughing and it spewed out of my nose. And I was like, oh, my nose, no. Which is why I had the tissue right here. Because I was trying to wipe up the water that shot out. I was like, oh shit. That made me laugh so hard. No, let's hop ahead. Mainly just sent. Okay. Well, that's right, because cicadas are huge on the East Coast, right? Sorry, man. I'm still laughing at the. The way you put disgusting. They're disgusting. No, straight up though, like I can actually see that worm in my head, or caterpillar worm, whatever the thing is, and yeah, no, that thing is, if I remember, is like an invasive species pest. I try to remember where it came from originally, because when I had to do that like report on it, it was about invasive species, and this is when my friend was doing her internship, and she was out in the field. And they were studying about them, and she was telling me about it. I was like, "Oh, hey, you know what? I'm actually gonna like probably look into that for my my paper." And cicadas, but are cicada killers? People, wait, cicadas are, but cicada killers freak people. What the hell is a cicada killer? That's a new one. What the hell's a cicada killer? Cicadas also freak me out. My brother chased me with those. Wait. Do you have to deal with bugs a lot though for your job, madam? I actually enjoy cicadas. Like I thought they were cool. Now, if it lands on you and you're not expecting them and you're not paying attention, yeah, no, that shit can freak you out, especially with how loud they can be, man. Ooh, damn, those motherfuckers are loud. But yeah, no, I can definitely agree with that, to be honest. Like giant yellow jackets. Ooh. So wait. So in that case, Bondo, would that be kind of like similar, if not like maybe same family as like a tarantula hawk? But I think they also live on the ground, right? Okay. I see what you're saying, madam. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, it's like that was another egg, yeah. But yeah, no, it's like, dude, that's like a trend. Oh, fuck that. Dude, tarantula hawks alone are fucking wild, to be honest. Like, they're crazy little buggers. And it's like, yeah, the tarantula hawks are like a whole nother step up of like, oh, fuck that. Also, guys, there's gonna be a stream on Saturday, by the way. There's the Fortnite event this Saturday for the Death Star event. So I will be streaming that live on Saturday, so look forward to that. I thought it was Friday. I was gonna say it was gonna be on Friday, but then I realized it's on Saturday. I was like looking at the calendar. So yeah, we're gonna have 3 streams this week. We're gonna have today, tomorrow, and then of course Saturday. So look forward to that. That should be pretty fun to stream. So I'll see if Chaos Squad's gonna be free. I think Crystal will probably be free. I don't know about Amber. I think Stump is getting ready for Alaska, so he's getting ready to leave. Google cicada killer. Sometimes they see how big they get. They used to deal with them. Oh shit. Okay, I can do this one-handed. Cicada killer wasps. Oh, that's a dude. That thing's huge. Oh shit. Yeah, I can see why it's a cicada killer. Damn. Oh yeah, it's the same family as the tarantula hawk. They do the same thing. Ooh. That's a wicked way to die. Damn. Is it because of the weather they don't get crazy out there, madam? Hey, yeah, the warmer and more humid it is, the bugs will get bigger. I can attest to that. That is a like a biological aspect of it. Bugs do thrive in more humid weather. I mean, hell, when I went to I think I've talked about this a little bit before on stream. Oh, excuse me, man, that Sprite is really starting to kick my ass. Yeah, they're dead dormant like 7 months out of the year. Oh yeah, so that's a lot better for you. When we went to Australia, very first day we were in Australia, I don't think I had been in Australia for more than like 2 hours at this point, like less than 2 hours. Maybe more than an hour, definitely not more than 2. And I remember we were staying at Airbnb, my sister and I, Crystal, the one who plays with me on stream, we went to go check out the backyard. And as we were gonna go check out the backyard, we opened the door. And what it was like a typical like kind of like backdoor backyard where it's like door, screen door, backyard. And as we opened the back door, there's a screen door. On the other side of the screen door is a giant huntsman spider. Yeah, it's like, Lively, you weren't there for this one. I think that was the day before you got there, right? Because I think you showed up the day after. Oh man, I just remember Crystal and I watching the huntsman spider kind of like go on the other side of the bunch to look at us, and then a big ass bird came down and ate that motherfucker. Literally defined Australia in like 5 minutes for me. Big ass bugs and everything's gonna kill everything. But Lively, how you doing, by the way? Lively, how's your week going? How was your weekend? Yeah, no, I had some big ass bugs. I will not. Oh, was that Australia or was that Belize where we were in one of the Airbnbs and there was that big ass like beetle that got inside the place? I think that was Australia. Might have been New Zealand actually, if I'm being frankly honest. And Madam was like, no. No, I can remember when we were going through the rainforest in Cairns in Australia. Oh, what is the name of that rainforest? Starts with a D. You might remember it, Lively. I can't remember. Oh, when I went to Jiu-Jitsu in Sydney, my opponent distracted me by pointing out spider in the ceiling. Okay, first off, dick move by them, but also very creative. Oh my gosh, that's such a dick move. Look, spider, where? Ah! It was totally. Oh, that was right. It was Japan. It was Japan. That's right. No, that one. I have that on video from my angle, where that thing flew right at you guys, and you both screamed. Hell, I think I screamed in the video because I was like not expecting it to like get that much height. I was like, oh shit, no. But there was a spider when we were in the rainforest in Australia, and I can remember it was a little after we saw the cassowary. It was one of the stops. And I remember the tour guide pointed out the spider, and this thing was huge. Like, the web was massive. Like, it could be almost like half my wall behind me was the web. And in the middle was just this giant spider. And he goes, "Oh yeah, that's a sweet little fellow right there." Everyone like in the tour is like, "Sweet." Bugs don't creep me out so much. Guess, I mean, yeah, at that point you gotta have it. Like for me, I like bugs. I just don't like spiders particularly. I do have kind of a fear of spiders, but 90% of the time, I will just capture them and put them outside because I know they're good for the ecosystem and all that. It's only if that little bastard is on me and it catches me off guard, and I just immediately slap it without thinking. Then I accidentally kill him. Oh yeah, actually, Bundle, what is the wildest story you had? Oh, Daydream Rainforest. Thank you, Lively. Thank you. I could not remember. I remember it started with a D. It's where Dad and I took that famous picture where we're doing the heart while we're laying down. In the paint me like one of your French girls style. Which we have recreated on every one of our trips now. That pose. But yeah, Bundle, what is your crazy thing? Also, Madam, I'm gonna guess, yeah, you definitely not a fan of bugs. Can't argue with that. Lively, yeah, you're not like the biggest person, like fan of bugs, but at the same time, I don't think you get like freaked out by them, right? Like, I think most of the time, like I've seen you with a bug, you're like either you just kill it or you catch your foot outside. By me. At least I know I'm not alone. These are just like me. Hey, Jeremy, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, no worries, man. We know internet traffic was crazy today. Distraction was effective enough to catch me off guard, but didn't lose my shit. Ah, there you go. See, Lively's like, you may have caught me off guard, but I'm still winning this. Personal dick move. I found a Black Widow in my work truck and managed to scoop it up onto a paper and lift it into someone's tree in the front yard. Alright, Bondo. I both applaud you for that and also go, what the fuck for that. That is both genius and evil. Such a dick move. Yeah, actually, that's a question. Yeah, so actually, I was Lively. Did they stiff the bill or something, or like try to underpay you? And again, Jeremy, how was your weekend, man? How did it end up going? Were you able to figure out the whole thing with your light stick, dude? Like I was suggesting. I think I was at the pool when you were messaging me about it. But I was thinking I told you should look up videos, see if people figured out how to fix stuff like that. It's fixed. Oh, it's good, man. That's good. Let's see. I'm driving one-handed. I can look up stuff with the right hand, read my phone if I need to, and all that on the left hand. Also, sure. Actually, speaking of which, I'm like, oh, I actually got a snap. Funny enough. That's funny enough for stuff. Let's see. Nah, I just didn't want to kill it, and it was... Ah, okay. Yeah, are the females more poisonous, right? If I remember correctly? Because Insect World, I was like, I felt like the females were always the more venomous. Venomous or poisonous? QC Magic gave me a strip of cellophane and just insert it in there and hold it when the battery until the battery runs out. It's impossible to get it back in, but it's a strip of plastic. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Anyway, hey, crude fixes work the best, Jeremy. Crude fixes work the best. I went to car wash once and I was getting out and realized the walls were covered in flying. Oh! Yeah. Fix the bent spring. Oh, that's good. Yeah, say that one I felt was gonna be the easiest fix for you, Jeremy. Was the bent spring. I want to say it's like a beetle. Am I right, madam? Yeah, cause What's that? Bondo isn't. Oh! 50 eggs! We got our shiny in 50 eggs! What? That is so much shorter than last time. What the hell? Yo! Let's go. Moving him over to the shinies. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I was reading chat and then I saw the shiny sparkles. And it caught me. It's like when we got the shiny last time. I was reading chat and then I got caught off guard. Oh, let's go. Wait, oh, I think I have to switch out eggs again. Oh no, that was our 49th egg. That wasn't even the 50th egg. That was 49th egg. Black Widow's story gets the spirit tomb. He really did. That's more of an ironically funny one, to be honest. Let's go. Hell yeah. Alright. Alright, we still got another 250 eggs. Can we get a second shiny spirit tomb? Cause hot damn, that'd be awesome. Wait. My question is, does it have a mark? No mark, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Dude, that was cool. What the hell? Oh, say Bondo. What I was gonna ask was, aren't the brown, like the male ones, like often confused with like brown recluse, that type of spire? Yeah, cause like I feel like some people like accidentally confuse like a male Black Widow for like a brown recluse or like a wolf spider, if I remember correctly. But I feel like it's the wrong body type, right? Jeremy, thank you for clipping that. Appreciate it, man. Dude, what was the chance of that? What the hell? Yo, that was such a good shiny, too. Such a clean shiny. And also, I'm like Snapchatting people at the same time to keep my streaks going. Yeah, I can try it open. Also, Lively, thank you for the little clapping penguin. I think, yeah, that's penguin. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, is my sandwich ran out? My sandwich ran out. I was like, why are we not hatching this fast? It's like, yeah, no, that's why. I gotta go, start another egg. The anime is different, but people are dumb. Like, I've always been hit by... Ooh, shit. That's actually bad, isn't it? Because, like, if I remember with the brown recluse, like the venom literally, like, dissolves, where the tissues is, right? Where the tissue is, I should say. I should use proper on that one. Yeah, so it, like, destroys the thing, and the muscle and or, like, tissue doesn't regrow. Also, Madam, I said, it's some kind of bug that starts in the water in its larval form, and that's also gross. Also, thank you, Madam, for the woo, got him! Oh, man, that was funny. One of these days, I'm not gonna accidentally break these. I can already feel it. Okay, I keep hitting the cord, not thinking about it. It's because of necrosis in the area if not treated quickly. Yeah, no, it's the necrosis. Yeah, because brown recluse is definitely one of the ones you don't want to fuck with, to be honest. I think we're on the 53rd egg now. Yeah, no, that's a nasty spider, to be honest. Like, that's one of the few where I think I wouldn't mind taking it out if I saw it, just because of like how bad that one can be if you're like, again, if you're especially out in like a thing. I mean, I know like they're semi out here in like Northern California. They are not as common, but they are like out here. I think Black Widow's more than anything else. But I like Lively can attest to this. Like growing up, we saw Black Widows all the damn time in my hometown. So like, it's funny because like I was talking to somebody and I mentioned seeing the Black Widow. They go, "Oh, that's so rare to see one, right?" I was like, "No, I saw it all the time growing up." And they're like, "Wait, what?" And I had to explain to them, like, no, like they're common out here on the West Coast. Like they're very common. Did you like? I'm trying to think, how would you treat that? Like, because The only thing I think is like you like tighten it, and you're like, ah, you know, gotta stop it. Oh, Jeremy, look, you got that. We lived in the more. Yeah, I was semi-rural. Okay, I guess it is kind of rural, isn't it? It's small. It was a small town when we were growing up. Now it's kind of a semi-big town. Let's save real quick because we did get our shiny. And the first egg sandwich we got our shiny. That's awesome. Oh, you're talking about the music video for Itzy? Yeah, for anyone wondering what Jeremy's talking about, the Girls Will Be Girls, that's Itzy's new album or new song? I'm trying to remember if it's the album or song. Sorry, grabbing my back scratcher. I love back scratchers. I am not a very flexible person. Lively can attest to this. Red hot pocket knife cutting into the bite to cauterize the wound and burn the. That's actually smart. Oh shit, I didn't think about that. That's actually really smart. Promote and pay. Wait, hold on. Now I'm confused. Oh, okay. The album and the promote and pay Lively were two different things. Okay, now I was like, I thought you were telling Lively to promote and pay for Itzy's album. And I was like, huh? I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, no, Red Hot, yes, damn. That's a way to do it. Okay, wait, why did that make me think of Samurai Jack episode? It might be one of the very first episodes with the vision with the tick, where he had to, like, use the red hot poker. Yeah, I'm gonna bet that hurt like a motherfucker, man, because that's wild. Like, that is, like, the most metal thing I think I've heard, Bondo, because, hot damn. Yes. That's like whatchamacallit? Oh man. Oh, Lively, hold up. Oh man. Oh, Lively, quick question. Are you still down for movie night Thursday? Or just double check it early, just so I have an idea. We gotta get on to the 17th movie of Detective Conan. For those wondering, like, I know some people have asked me on my story because I put like anime movie night with fam, and like when I put on like Insta or something like that, and I know somebody's like, it's always Detective Conan. How many Detective Conan movies are there? I go, there's a lot. There's about 29 movies currently. I was actually wrong lately. Apparently, like, yeah, 29, and then, ooh, shit. Okay, like, we'll make sure we start movie time on time then, Thursday then, Lively. Yeah, because, yeah, 17th, like, we're on the 17th movie out of 29. The 30th comes out, or just came out this year, so it's like, yeah, it's a good series, though. I figured it didn't work. I was gonna end up the ER, so it couldn't hurt. I mean, that's a good reasoning, Bondo. Not gonna lie. Like, yeah, either like, oh, you know, either you might have to go to the ER one way or another. So, make sure you promote Lively. I mean, if Lively wants to become a mod, I have no problem making her a mod. But at the same time, like, I know Lively is very busy with work, like 90% of the time I'm streaming, so like. Like, it's not very often I do Tuesday streams, so. Bondo, did you not follow up with the ER? And it was actually, that's a good question. Hold up, that's a damn good question. Wait, Bondo, did you go to the ER afterwards, or were you just like, it's good enough? 60 hours? I only work 4 hours on Saturday for OT. No, I think Lively's saying 16 hours. Wait, was Lively saying 16 hours each day? Oh, 16 hours tomorrow. No, Lively is a hard-working individual. I will say that now. She works like crazy. No, all worked out. Why pay for the ER? Bondo, you are a whole another breed of person, man. Cause hot damn, I think I still would have followed up with the ER at that point. Hot damn. I mean, don't get me wrong, that is an expensive ass bill. No, it's like yeah, no, Lively, like Lively. I think we talked about one time how much overtime you've done before. It's like, fuck. Yeah, because like when you told me how much overtime you do, I was like, what the fuck? Of course, like all my old jobs were all like salary, so like literally like hourly. If I did overtime, overtime was just more like the company looked at me and was like, thanks for doing that, buddy, and then just kind of walked away. I worked 20 hours overtime 2 weeks before the concert in 2023. Oh yeah, because you're saying that you need it for your, like, you're trying to like, use it to like, you know, to compensate your ticket, right? If I remember correctly, I remember you and I talked about this before. I've been often told I have a few screws loose up there. I usually do 16 to 24 hours a week of overtime, sometimes more. Damn! Now, Bondo, I would say screws loose, but I would say you were built tough, man. You're like, I don't need the ER. 7 p.m. days till 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, then work 4 hours overtime each Saturday. Ah, okay. Probably didn't go to the ER for that either. Lively, I see what you did there. All that money went to the Uber ride back from the United States there to drain twice. Oh, yeah. Oh, then. Oh, wait. Depending on where you had to go for an Uber, that thing could be so damn expensive. Like, one time I had to take Uber from, this is when I still lived in Davis, and I take it from Sacramento back to Davis, and that was about like an $80, just one way, $80 Uber, and I was like, what the hell, man? But at the same time, it's also like, it was a really far drive, so. Nah, I could definitely attest to that, Jeremy. What kind of prime kind of Uber are you taking? I mean, for me, Lively, when that happened, it was what, you know, I landed back from Australia, and it was like 1 in the morning for me. So, like, there wasn't many, and it was pouring rain, I remember that. I don't think there were many Ubers on the road that night. I even reserved the ride at United Air was more like, not gonna work, you need to schedule it, so may jump to $60. Damn! To $138 tip the guy 30. Oh, I thought you said that it was a $138 tip. I was like, how much did you give this man for a tip? Damn, my nose is just itching like crazy today. I grew up being told to walk everything off, makes you tough. Also wrestled with a lot of hyper. Damn! You know, Bondo, you are definitely built. You are built tough. It's like a. Oh crap! Whose slogan is that? It's a. Is that Ford or is that? I think, or is that Ram? It was like Bondo and like embracing that. Jeremy, thank you for the pop. The ones where all the rates went up last minute at the United Airs. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. That's fair. Andy and I were only ever went to the ER when we were okay. No, so Lively and I both had the same case where we were not taken to the doctors. Funny enough, did we have the same injury? Ironically enough, Lively, where our wrists had a fracture, and both of us were not taken for like a couple days because our mother was like, oh, you know, you guys are exaggerating. It's not that bad. Like for me, I remember I was playing rugby in Scouts, and I landed wrong, and I hairline fractured my wrist, so my right arm. And I didn't go to the doctors for about a week. Might have been a little bit less than a week. But I remember my mom was like, you're being hype, like, you're exaggerating, it's not that bad, it's probably just a sprain, and then I go, because my mom's like, you know, because I went to go play to baseball practice, and I couldn't throw the ball. Because I was playing outfield, you gotta be able to snap your wrist. And it hurt too much. And my coach was like, hey, you should probably take him to the doctors. I think there is something actually wrong with his wrist. And my mom was like, oh, he's exaggerating, So she takes me, and they're like, oh no, it's a hairline fracture. And he's like, oh. And then, yeah, likely that happened to you too, I remember that. Man, we both got screwed. You have to do more OT for those damn Uber rides. I mean, that's a mood. Let's see. I still can't believe we got a shiny in the first 50 eggs. That's still wild to me. I bred 300 Spiritomb eggs, thinking we were not going to get one in the first, like, 100 or 200. And then we got one, literally, 49th egg in. I've actually never went to the ER to scrape my teeth and power through it. I mean, don't get me wrong, ER bills are expensive, man. Like, it's not a bad thing to not have to go on. The more tea, Bondo, we be weak. Like, oh, you're saying the rest of us are weak for having to go to the ER? Stronger than some, weaker than the fucking beast. No, again, Bondo is literally living that, I think it's Ford's, that's gotta be Ford's slogan, right? It's built tough. Yeah, Ford, built tough. Or is it Ram? It's Ford or Ram. But Bondo is embracing and living that, that motto. Was our copay only 20 bucks? Oh, it's probably because we had good insurance as kids. My copay now would be like 100. Minimum. Not even for the medication, man. Yeah, no, it's like... It's expensive to get hurt. Oh, it is... Okay, it is Ford. Build Ford tough. That's right. I'm gonna say it's built... I'm no longer saying build Ford tough. I'm saying build Bondo tough, man, because, damn. Cauterize your own arm and cut into where the brown recluse bit you just to destroy the venom. That is a special kind of fucking tough, dude. Oh, man. I took allergy medicine earlier. It is apparently not working. What's the fuck? Okay, Lively. That's a straight up good question though. Was the truck you drove around as an exterminator a Ford truck? These are the important questions. Me not having 5,000 deductible and taking forever to hit it, HSA to pay for my office visits, which are 140 bucks. Damn! That is wild. Yeah, no, it's like a... I'm trying to remember what my deductible is. Especially when I was working at, like, my old job, because I had a really good deductible at that time. I remember for a while, my first job out of college, they actually paid for medical, which was great, but then, like, about a year or two... Oh, no, about 2 or 3 years in, they stopped paying for it. We had to pay for it ourselves, which kind of sucked. It wasn't Nissan? Hey! Technically, hey, Lively, you can say Nissans are built pretty tough, right? Didn't you take yours off-roading? Wait, also, Nissan builds trucks? I didn't know that. Holy crap. Yeah, it's like, he's taking the allergy medicine and it's not working because he's addicted to twice. I mean, I can't say no about that. Holy crap. And then Lively, don't worry, my HSA replenishes for my employer under $30, so it's only $10 for the pay. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I don't get sick a lot. I had to go to the doctor because I'm on the verge of being a hypochondriac. Okay, that makes more sense, Jeremy. Oops. My Nissan Altima took me to many places until the motor mounts mysteriously gay. Okay, like, I know the story behind your Nissan, Lively, and I'm still shocked it took that long. No, that was a good car. You had that car for probably about, what, a year? 2 years? And that was a used car, right? That wasn't even brand new. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get my jersey from you, especially the Oh, no worries, man, no worries. Actually, thank you for reminding me. I have to calculate the shipping on that. I keep forgetting to do that, to be honest. What distracted me last week? Oh, interview. That's what distracted me last week. I was like, what distracted me last week? Oh, that's right, it was the interview. And I was like, I was supposed to do that last week, and then I was like, studying for something. He had that Nissan for 5 years? Oh shit, that's even longer than I thought. Okay. Why did I think it was only 2? Probably because I only saw it, like, for 2 years. And you have an album next month, and I swear if you get my bias, I'll be heading down. Paid it off, bought a motorcycle, and immediately had to get the damn new car. Yeah, no. You saw the bike, don't you? Yeah, because I remember you had a... Shit, what kind of bike did you have? Wasn't it? Okay, funny enough, wasn't it? No, it wasn't a Nissan bike. I don't think Nissan makes bikes. Oh, we're at 75 eggs. I want to say you had, like, what bike did you have? That's still in your garage? Oh, okay. Now you're good, man. You're good, dude. You had, like, some car complications, dude. So, like, those, yeah, car gets you to work, which makes you money. So, car is always a priority. Suzuki, that was it. Okay. I was like, it's a common brand of motorcycle. I just couldn't remember the name. I was like, fuck. I'm like, I kept thinking, the one that, Uncle David has, Kawasaki? But I was thinking, I don't think you had a Kawasaki, because I remember Uncle, like, I think you mentioned, like, what kind of bike you had to him, and he was like, oh, no, you need to get a Kawasaki. Jeremy, I saw that, like, if you get my bias, I'm hunting you down. I sunk $3,000, including $300 for tires. Haven't had any problems since then, so I don't have to alignment. Thankfully, it's only $90. That's not bad. That's not bad, dude. Hey, take the dubs where you can. Take the dubs where you can, you know? Sometimes, even a small dub is a dub. Cars are super expensive. Yes. I can attest to that. Because I'm still trying to get my car fixed right now. Like, okay, I don't think about it. I've had a problem with every car I've had. I had the Hyundai POS, or Hyundai Accent, which had so many problems, and I had to replace the radiator twice on that. Not the good kind twice. I had the Toyota Corolla, which had an issue with the locks on the doors. And now I have the Toyota Camry Hybrid that's having an issue with the battery draining overnight. Not the Prius battery, luckily, but like the Prius battery, the hybrid battery, but like the battery to like jumpstart the car. And it's just like, come on. Your boy needs to stop getting cars that like hate him. My RS is much than 136 miles. I've had it for 5 years. More than suckers. Yaris? I was like Ars. I'm like, Ars? I'm gonna probably trade my car in to get a new one. Ooh, what kind of car do you have right now, Bondo? What kind of car are you hoping to get? Wait, I think I saw one more egg, right? Yeah. Lurk. Hey, Lively, have a wonderful lurk. And again, if you see Avatar Ain, tell him I say hello. And if you see the rest of Team Avatar, tell him to go drink some cactus juice. Say, Jeremy, I have a Toyota. That's what's kicking my ass. Have a wonderful lurk, Lively. Thank you for lurking. Appreciate you. Might do is wash my face after this real quick. Like, actually, hold on. We're gonna wash my face now. Maybe that will stop the itching. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go wash my face real quick. So I'll be right back. I'm back. I am gonna 100% break these by accident. I can already feel it. Currently have a Chev Cruise, but want another Chevy. Okay. The thing is, that sucks. Maintenance is terrible, but if you get, once you get fixed, it'll last forever. Yeah, no, I just gotta get it fixed. Once it does, like, the Corolla was like a good car. The one I had, never had an issue with that car, which was great. Oh, I'm gonna put this back so I can do. Yeah, okay. We're at 80 eggs out of 300. We got one shiny already. That's still wild to me. I'm still loving that. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I'm loving it. Crystal's favorite phrase. Now, you guys remember Crystal used to talk about when she worked at McDonald's, and like when she was working, she would always give us the tea every time she started to stream. Fun times, to be honest. I thought those were really good like talks, to be honest. So I figured if I wash my nose, like my face and like my nose, maybe like whatever's causing me to itch allergy wise might like wash off. Because I'm wondering if like it's when I was outside earlier, if maybe the pollen got to me. I keep getting like TikToks about like Otto, the Japanese singer, and like I don't know why, like I low-key kind of want to go see that concert if I like get a job before then, because it looks like fun. They look like they have awesome ass concerts. 82 eggs, let's go. My allergies are also aggravating. I hope I'm not sick. I woke up just coughing my lungs like I have dust mite allergies, but air conditioning right from last night. Ew, yeah, no, I mean, that's probably your allergies, luckily, hopefully, but, yeah, no, that could be worse. Sometimes you gotta, my friend has, like, the same type of allergy, man. You might want to look in, if you have a Costco membership, they have, like, an air filter, like, thing for your room that helps, like, kind of circulate air and also, like, you know, grab a lot of that crap. It's, like, $40-ish, so... might help you out at least. So air filter that I want is what I need. I used to do shots on that's like 1200. Yeah, no, definitely look at that. Yeah, because they have like the two type of air filters. They have like the regular one, which just has like a carbon filter, which helps like grab all the crap out of the air, and then they have like one that has like the carbon filter and a UV light to help destroy like a lot of like antibacteria, stuff like that. So we have a family member who's very like prone to getting sick, so like we always, you know, we got her that as a Christmas gift one year, and it was my like one of my great aunts, and she like uses it all the time. All right, 85 eggs and 1 shiny. We're gonna break into the first 100 here soon. But yeah, no, it's like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, sometimes sometimes it'd be like that, though, like, allergy, like, with how much rain we had this year for, like, the Bay, I knew my allergies were gonna be, like, suffering in the summer / late spring because of, like, all the pollen. And then once the pollen ends, like, once we get towards, like, a little bit like that, it'll be, like, good. Oh. Animex first fan netting 723 in Korea. Meeting, thanks God. Hey, that's how it started last time, dude. And then they also announced like a U.S. branch of the tour, like / fan meet thing. Because technically, they even their first tour in the U.S. they didn't even consider it a tour. They just said it was a fan meet tour. So I'm just saying, never say never. Never say never, dude. I'm gonna warn you. This is the first fan meeting, kind of like how Twice has theirs, but it's in Korea. That's good for them, though. I'm glad. Also, spoiler, apparently Wash My Face did not help. Yeah, Spiritomb definitely has, like, one of the best shinies, in my opinion. Like, that is such a cool shiny. I am so glad we got that. Oh. We got that, shiny. Like, I am so happy we have it. That's my first time ever getting Spiritomb shiny. Did not sign them and Twice out in the same year. Also, the rumors of Itzy going on tour this fall. That's not gonna happen. Never say never, man. Never say never. All you need is one, like, person at, like, the agency to be like, you know what? I think we'll make so much money if we do this. I wish I could put Claritin in my humidifier. Allergies are the worst. Yes! Okay, they should. Okay, locate. Okay, hear me out. we should have allergy medicine that we put into a humidifier so it's just absorbed into your skin and all that. Super easy. No droplets, no pills, no shots. Just boom. Like, can you imagine how much easier that would be, especially with young kids who have allergies? That would be such a wild invention. I have concert buddy says she would help me with photo cards, like she helped me with strategy and 30p. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's cool that you made a good friend on that. Like I've concert man. As I realize I am not sitting up, I keep leaning forward when I shouldn't be leaning forward. How much time do we have on the sandwich here? We still got 8 minutes. Easy enough time for like another two stacks. By the way, I do love your videos on TikTok. When you put the AI voice, you sound like some weirdo on the subway in LA saying you guys check out my bias. I laugh every time. I'd rather use I have no problem using those like little weird like voiceover things they use on TikTok when I have to edit the videos. So I don't edit very often, to be honest. Like I have a video on there I need to actually like put on there. I think it's waiting in the drafts. I keep forgetting to like edit. How do you not? This is by your bias, man. How do you not know this? This is Queen by Twice. Jeremy, fake Dion bias. So many people coming after me on my videos just for no reason. Yeah, no, I've noticed that. Like when I see some of your TikToks, you get a lot of like people coming after you lately for like random ass reasons. Like, damn, dude. Kind of wild. Wait, also, Madam, you said you hate allergies are the worst. What kind of allergies do you have? Like for me, like it's dust and like pollen. Those are the two that get me. And like members of the flea family, but that's only if I get a bit. Like I only found that out because when I was in Canada, the hostel we were at had bed bugs, and I got bit there, and my freaking like arm swelled up. It looked like what the hell's the name of that character from Batman? Dust, pollen, cat. I have two naturally. Hey, actually, okay, funny enough, I developed, like, when I moved away for college, I've always grown up with cats. Now, the dander in the fur makes me sneeze for the first few days, but I know that feeling. Basically the same allergies, funny enough. What's the Spice song? Oh, well, the Spice song was, Queen by Twice, Jeremy. That's why I was joking that, like, it's the one written by your bias. I was like, fake bias fan over here, fake Dion bias. But I was like, nah, I'm kidding, man, like, there's a lot of songs I don't realize are written by like Momo or anything. That's my tree, pollens, whole milk. Whole milk? Interesting. So not skim milk or like low fat milk? Just whole milk only? I didn't know that. Cause I kinda figured like if you're like allergic or like sensitive to like any of the milks, it would be like all the milks. Learn to check for bed bugs. They always look for gaps behind the pictures, on the walls, and behind the headboard. Yeah, no, like now, if I go to like any like hotels and stuff, Bondo, I always check for that now. Like, that was such an excruciating pain for like a month for me because it like not only did it like swell and like the bites were cute, like you know, one tiny bite like swelled to like 4 times the size, but it itched like crazy. Like I had to get that lotion, calamine lotion, and I just smothered my arm in it. I remember I had to like miss work because it was just like I was working at a restaurant and they were like, your arm is just pink because of the lotion. And if we get somebody questioning, it's like, yeah, I had to wear. That was in the middle of summer too. I had like to go to work. I had to like wear a long sleeve over my arm because otherwise like people like complained about it because they're like, oh, it looks unsightly. It's like, bro, I wasn't even working towards the front. I was working in the back. Also, Madam, what's the name of your cats? I'm interested in the names. I can have pizza, I can do ice cream, but if it's like Frosties, like 3 or 4 of them at Wendy's, I'm on the toilet, my organs doing all that. My bias well with dairy eggs. Okay, so like basically you're more like lactose intolerant then, right? Not, but like severely lactose intolerant from what I'm reading. Okay. That makes more sense. Learn to check for Bevel. Yeah, no, Bondo. I've definitely gotten better about doing that now when I go to hotels and stuff, because, like, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, you just can't, you had to do it in moderation is what you're saying, right, Jeremy? The first one is Little Miss, but we call her Moosh. Aw. And the other is Ohana, but we call her Nanner. Ohana means family, and, you know, and family never gets left behind or forgotten. I also have cats, like, too many. How many cats do you have, Bondo? Can't be that many, right? Like, it can't be like you're not, like, saying, like, 20 cats or something like that, right? Because, like, my mom for a while had, like, a good number of cats. I probably had, like, around, like, 6 to 8. And then, we have a family friend who has, like, about 20, 30 cats, but they're mostly outdoor cats, and he helps take care of, like, around the neighborhood. So, like, 13 cats, 2 dogs. That's not too bad. Cannot drink milk that I don't drink milk. Can I do almond milk, cream, coffee? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I named her that because I love to leave her butt behind some days. And okay. So basically, by naming her Ohana, you force yourself to not leave her behind. Basically, kind of like that's the scene, the original Lilo and Stitch, where like Nani's about to throw out Stitch, and Lilo goes, Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. It's basically the same tactic, right? Hey, again, 13 cats isn't too bad. Hey, animals are family. I will say that now. Ever at the first 100 eggs. Europeans don't do really well with dairy, and they get sick a lot. Yeah, I think there's, like, it's something about the environment, like, makes them a lot more lactose intolerant, if I remember correctly. No. Jeremy, that's best. You're making a joke about the new Stitch movie, right? Yeah, to be honest, that was my only really biggest gripe about the movie, was the ending. I was like, that made no sense to me. Oh, man. I was just like, damn. Like, there's no way in hell. Because my other thing was like this. It's like, I was looking into, like, schools for marine biology. And Hawaii has one of the best programs. And also, if you're native Hawaiian, you get, like, college for free, basically. Like, 90% of the time they give you, like, a full ride scholarship. So that's why I was like, it made no sense that, you know, said person would want to go to, Cali for a marine biology program when Hawaii has got the best program. Yeah, no, it made a lot in the opening. Hey, I'm one of those numbers. I went to go see it. But that's also because, like, Stitch was one of my favorite movies. A lot of people went to go see it once because of the thing. Trust me, I've heard, like, a lot of people did want to, after they saw, like, spoilers on TikTok and stuff, they didn't want to go see it. My cats are Loki, Maisie, Willow, Easley? Nippy, Sandy, Nippy. I want to know why you call one Nippy. Does she nip a lot? Nippy, Sandy, Nancy, Pinky, Harry, Cliffy, Frankie, Pumpkin, and Cupcake. That's a variety of names. Like, I was like, when you were, like, starting to listen, I was thinking, like, oh, is there, like, a theme that goes with the 13? Bondo, but, like, no, you got even spread on, like, the nickname field. Also, what are the names of the dogs, though? That's also important. What are the names of the dogs? Anytime I see bad movies with a lot of movie, I pretend money goes... I mean... Had I probably, like, seen TikTok and stuff before I went to go see the movie, I probably would have waited to go see the live-action Lilo Stitch still came to, like, Disney+. But I was like, oh, you know, I kind of want to see it. And... good again, Lilo Stitch was one of my favorite movies growing up. For Disney movies. And, whatchamacallit? I was like, oh, you know, from the trailers and everything, it looks good. I was like, okay, it looks really, really good. Like, and the way I told somebody was this, like, I told a friend like this, I go, if I'm going on the live-action Lilo Stitch movie as its own movie, not comparing it to the old movie, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. They did a great job on Stitch and everything, and, you know, the CGI looks really good for, like, the aliens and stuff. if I'm going from the aspect of how I compare it to the original, because technically it isn't, you know, it's the live action adaptation of Lilo and Stitch, that's where I'm like, okay, it was like meh. But overall, I would give the movie like a 7 if I'm not going by the remake. We have a dog too, Basset Hound. Ooh, what's the name? And then Bondo said dogs are a deerhead Chihuahua named Bella, and a purebred Dalmatian named Leroy. Ooh. Okay, I know technically it's not the words to the song, but you said Leroy, and all I thought in my head was, Mr. Roboto from Styx. Yeah, Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, and at the end of the song go, Kilroy. Technically I know it's not Leroy, but instead of saying Kilroy in my head, I heard Leroy. Leroy. Laszlo! I will never trust live actions with my childhood. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, Laszlo, I cannot argue with that anymore. Like, it like, straight up, though, like, after this, it's like, yeah, I don't trust any more live actions. I was laughing, though, because somebody did, like, a skit on... Was that a Shiny Tauros? Was that a Shiny Tauros that was just in front of us that spawned as I was, like, closing... I went to go on the picnic? Oh, shit. I was like, I just noticed it. It was like on the far right. Oh no. Was it? If someone could like somehow go back and straight and look at that, it was around the 118, 119 mark. I think it was. I didn't even catch it because I was like, I was thinking about the, we were talking about the live action. Disney's live action have screwed me over twice in 2 different ways. Man. But also, Madam, what's the name of your Basset Hound, though? Like, we'll never live it up to it? Yeah, no, 100%. Like, to be honest, I was gonna say, the TikTok I saw, they were making fun of, like, hey, if you guys keep playing, we're gonna do live action, Emperor's New Groove. I was like, don't you dare touch Emperor's New Groove. That is my favorite Disney movie of all time, and I will fight someone at Disney Studios if they try. Oh, Fig? Aw. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check the VOD, to be honest. It's like... Because... Oh, damn, dude, like... That was... if that was a shiny, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna check it after stream and be like, no! Also, Madam, thank you for the... That's rough, buddy. That was really funny. Oh, man. I've even thought sometimes I gotta make sure I go slow when I like go into areas, like new areas to do a picnic, because there's a chance the shiny could pop up. If that was a Shiny Tauros right when we start our picnic, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, I'm definitely checking that after stream, and I'm gonna be like just a little sad about that. It's gonna be like, no. He's an Anky Ghost. Wait. Bondo, thank you for the 10 cactus juice for the... It's an Anky Ghost. Was that in response to me doing that sound? Oh, that was funny. Oh. Doing the wrong command. Thank you, Bondo. I appreciate that. That was funny. That was really well timed. It's an Anky Ghost. Wait, I put the eggs in the... Okay, I did put the eggs in the party. I was like, did I forget to put the eggs in? Oh, man. He's an Anky Ghost. Oh, man. Okay, I don't know why, like, when I did a little scream, like, right before you did the Anky Ghost thing, I just thought about that video I see online. It's like it's a guy, he's sitting there, and he's petting, like, a black cat, but he's, like, petting it very hesitantly, because he's, like, allergic to cats, right? And he's petting the cat, and then you can hear the guy that's recording going, I didn't know you were allergic to cats. He's like, yeah, but it's okay, I'll suffer for this. And as he says that, the cat begins to lay down, he goes, hey, like, really high show points, he goes, oh no, it lay down! And I was like, oh my gosh, that kind of made me think of, like, the way he did that voice. that was funny. I am definitely going back after stream to look, because if that was a, if that actually was a shiny, that's gonna be the most heartbreaking shiny we've lost. But Laszlo, how have you been though? I forgot to say, I forgot to ask how you've been, because we were talking about like live action, Lilo Stitch and all that. I mean, to be honest, the first couple live actions that Disney did were actually pretty good. Like Cinderella, I almost said Snow White by accident. Beauty and the Beast. I was like, what the hell's the one with Emma Watson? I was like, shit, what was her name? But yeah, like, the live action Aladdin wasn't bad. I actually thought that was a pretty good one. I think where it kind of started getting weird was like Mulan, where they started really changing the story up a little bit. Like, how could you take out Mushu, one, in my opinion, the most like important characters from that thing? Now, I know they were going for the more historic Mulan story, which that was understandable. Yeah, Mushu, you know, I guess was not in there technically. I've actually never like read the original like Mulan story, but it was like, I mean, when I think Mulan, my favorite character is always going to be Mushu, but that's because Mushu just cracks me up. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow. Mushu was like always gonna be one of my favorite like Disney. Ooh, I forgot to click this twice. Mushu is like always gonna be one of my favorite like Disney characters, like right behind Stitch. Yeah, that's just because like Eddie Murphy did such a good job, like voicing him. Like, and that's where I would say like certain characters, it really did. Oh, Laszlo, you did it. Okay, let me hold on. We're putting this on pause. I am literally looking at this right now. It was shiny. Wait, no, is it? Hold on. Hold on, I gotta watch that one more time here. From the side profile, it looks shiny. But it's when they face this forward. No, okay, it's not shiny. The main's the same colors as the others. We realized recently that like shiny Tauros is got like a light gray mane. No, you're right, Laszlo, it's not. So basically, the mane around its neck and like the body fur invert. They're like how dark they are. So basically, normal Tauros, the mane is like very dark black, and then like lighter black for its face and like rest of its fur. On the shiny, the mane is lighter black, and its face and fur are darker black. So we did that shiny hunt, and I caught like 3 of them, and that's the only reason I got really good identifying shiny Paldean Tauros. What I was gonna say was yeah, I was gonna say, depending on like who they have voicing the character or playing the character, I guess in this case for live actions, I think that's what really makes a character. For example, Mushu with Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, like anytime I think of Mushu, I will always think of Eddie Murphy because of that voice, this iconic voice, the iconic mannerism. Genie, Robin Williams. It's the classic Genie. Now, don't get me wrong, Will Smith did a great job on that Genie. He did a great his own rendition of You Got a Friend Like Me was really good. Yeah, I do actually have all 3. Well, okay, I have the 3 regular ones. I don't have a shiny of like the water and like fire type ones. So I still have to get that, but I have the shiny breed for those ones because it's really hard. Like you have to like the only way to get those is in a raid, and again, it's so hard to get those in the raids, to be honest. Also, I had mad respect for like Will Smith on the Genie one because like he even said like he knew he would never be able to live up to the hype that Robin Williams did, especially with the I Got a Friend Like You one. But he was like, I want to do my own rendition, but try to, you know, live up to the like the honor or like the legacy that Robin Williams left with his Genie. I was like, you know what? The fact that he was like, hey, that's an iconic one that like it's hard to like break, but it's like I had to give him credit, man. I had to give him credit. But also, Laszlo, what'd you do this weekend, man? How was your weekend, dude? Let's see. was another like iconic character? Like David Spade for Cusco, because anytime I think the character Cusco from Emperor's New Groove, I immediately think of David Spade. Yeah, he never wanted to remake a Masterpiece. I 100% agree with that. That's what I said. They will Disney, no, don't ever make a live-action remake of Emperor's New Groove. That is a cult classic, and that is my favorite. Don't touch it. Or like, I was gonna say, speaking of Emperor's New Groove, there's another character that, as soon as I hear his voice, I immediately think of that character. The guy that voices, Kronk. What is his name? Patrick Warburton does a great job as Kronk. Like, literally, I hear Patrick Warburton and all I think is it's Kronk, yo. Poison meant for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Poison specifically meant for Cusco. I mean, technically, the same argument could be said for Yzma. And unfortunately, with Yzma, you know, Eartha Kitt passed away years ago. A couple years ago, actually. Yes! JTT is Simba, 100%. Like, that is another voice. As soon as I hear the voice, I go, it's Simba. Like, I could not remember the actor's name for my life, but as soon as I hear him, the first thing that goes in my head is Simba. It's like a... I mean, like, to be honest, I was thinking about, like, going back to, like, Mushu. Eddie Murphy, like, whatever character he voices, sticks. Like, in my opinion. Like, you had Mushu, you had... if I'm correct, Eddie Murphy voices Donkey, if I remember correctly, right? From the Shrek series? Which, does anyone know if they're, you know, the new Shrek movie, are they having Eddie Murphy reprise his role as Donkey, or are they having a whole new voice actor? Because I was even thinking, like, with Shrek as well, yeah, what you call it, you had the original actors' voices, oh my gosh, what is the actors' names? I am blanking so hard right now. Hey, we got a second shiny! Let's go! What? And we got it at 116. So, okay, we got the first one at 49, the second one at 116. What the hell? Let's go. Twice since the plane, too. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. Nice. We're up to 2 on that one. Wait, I think that was 116. Yeah, it was 116 eggs. My gosh. Let's go. That's why I like that. Easy. No, easy is if we got like a second shiny right now, but I do not think that's gonna happen. If that actually happened, I think I'd actually pass out from a heart attack. So, I say as I looked up just in case. Shiny Tauros was sacrificed for it. I mean, yeah, no, it could be. Luckily, it was, again, luckily we determined it wasn't shiny, but it's like, whew. Not gonna lie, got a heart attack that it was for a second though. I was like, don't do it! Don't do it! Oh man, that was wild. Second shiny. We got 2 shiny Spiritombs in one go. I am so happy about that. Oh man, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy right now. Like, you guys remember, the very first time we did our egg hunting stream, which was for Easter, day 1, we didn't get a single shiny. Day 2, we got a shiny literally at, like, almost 700 eggs. Like, we were way over odds. That'd be interesting, actually. But like, part of me would want to see that, to be honest. To see the guy who was originally supposed to voice him, voice Shrek. Let's see. Yeah, because, like, Mike Myers, like, he's become such the iconic voice of Shrek. It's just, like... Or, like, Cameron Diaz. I think it's Cameron Diaz for, Fiona, right? I think it's Cameron Diaz, right? Like, part of me is, like... But part of me is also, like... That little part of me is, like... What if, though? Like, Marvel's What If series, what if it was voiced by Chris Farley, he was originally supposed to be? It's kind of like when we were talking about like different shows and stuff. It was like funny. I was watching like behind the scenes stuff for the original Lilo and Stitch, right? The animated one. And the 2002 movie. And originally, Stitch was supposed to be voiced by someone else. But they, the actor that was supposed to voice him fell through. And ended up going to one of the directors. And I was like, huh, can you imagine if Stitch's voice had been different? I mean, same guy came back to voice Lilo, or Stitch in the live action, so, like... It's like another one I could think of, another character. A Batman animated series, Joker. Mark Hamill almost didn't go for that part. He almost, he didn't realize it was going to be animated until he got there. And he almost walked out because he was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. But he decided to stay. And we got now, like, one of the most iconic voices for Joker. And the most iconic Joker laugh. Because I was even thinking, like, whenever I think of Joker, the two I always think of, Mark Hamill's Joker, Jack Nicholson? I think that's the other Joker I think of. I mean, I also think of Heath Ledger's Joker, but Heath Ledger's Joker, in my opinion, is the way, like, the mentality of Joker for me. King of the Hill is... Yeah, I saw that! I just recently, I just watched that, the 4 or 5 actors were... Yeah, one of them just passed away the other day. Like, yesterday or today. It was the John Redco. Not Redcorn. Redcorn. John Redcorn, voice actor. The original one, passed away. He got shot outside his home, if I remember correctly. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, I think that happened June 1st. And I was like, oh, shit. That's wild to me. I was like, that's so sad to hear. But also, it's like, yeah, like, a lot of them, like, a lot of the voice actors are gone now. And, like, I get, like, it's supposed to be, like, set in the kind of a future time period where, like, Bobby's, like, grown up and all that. But it's like, I mean, at this point, is it worth still doing the remake, or is it better to just kind of, like, pull back on the remake and be like, okay, we need to, like, reevaluate this? Oh, really? Wait, did the original voice also pass away? I didn't know that. Oh, shit. I just heard about the guy who voiced him that was supposed to be reprising his role passed away, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, he got, like, shot outside his home, and I was like, oh, shit, that's fucking sad. That was just like, it's a fucking damn shame, dude. Like, can people not get along? Let us get along, be friends. Also, madam, I think I called out, but thank you for the eye when we got the second shiny. And Dale was recast to be voiced by... Really? Oh, okay, so that's one I'm gonna have a little problem with, because, again, iconic voices. Going from, like, the two voices I always think of when I think of King of the Hill. Hank Hill. Damn it, Bobby. And, propane and propane accessories. And the other voice I always think of from Queen of the Hill that, like, to me has to be the same is Dale. Because Dale is such a wild card as a character, and, yeah, pocket sand! And, like, all his other phrases, like, it's just the iconic phrase. It's just like, oh, man, or iconic voice for him. Anyway, I could not see Dale being voiced by anyone else. Like, if the, like, new voice actor does a good job and it's, like, close, okay, cool. But, like, it's not gonna feel like the original to me. Did the original voice actor for Dale pass away? I didn't know that. I think... I don't know if Jeremy's still here, man. He's missing all his Itzy songs. Funny enough, like two of his favorite Itzies. But yeah, no, it's like, yeah, like Dale's recast to be voiced. Oh, okay. You were saying, I thought that was a new message. I thought like I missed what you just put. Yeah, that's wild to me though. Like they're gonna recast him. No, not my Bugaboo. Wait, how does he say it? Bugabigo? What tragedy has befallen me? Yes! I don't remember how he pronounced that word, but I can hear it in my head. Him saying, like, the line. Dale was such a I mean, to be honest, I think when, like, especially when I got older and I rewatched, King of the Hill in college. I think what maybe like kind of like Bugabago. Okay, thank you. What maybe like kind of fall in love with that show as an adult was Dale because of how crazy and stupid Dale is. Like Dale is like pure chaos as a character, and he's the embodiment of chaos in my opinion. For King of the Hill. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. I gotta switch it. I was like, I looked down and saw the 130. I was like, oh wait, crap, I gotta get the next stack here. I love the one detail about the reboot. Bobby is a sushi chef who uses charcoal. Wait, what? Okay, actually no, that's actually a really good detail. I like that. I like that they actually paid attention to that. I hope they kept Bobby's personality the same, to be honest. Like, because Bobby's one of those characters, even though he's grown up, I could not see him not have that personality he had, as a kid. Because it's just Bobby. Bobby is just like the other force of chaos, but like kid form. I guess like the only other kid that was like more chaotic than Bobby would have been I know we said this character's name before on stream, but I cannot think of his name for the life of me. Dale's son, the one that's actually John Redcorn's son. Like whatchamacallit. He was more chaotic than Bobby, because there's times where Bobby even goes like, that's a stupid idea. Joseph, thank you. Yeah, because like there's a lot of characters from. You think about it, like, King of the Hill have a lot more characters than you think there is. Like, you have Hank, Peggy, Bobby. They're. I don't remember if it was Hank's daughter or Hank's niece. The blonde that goes to like hairdressing school. I don't remember what her name is, but I don't think she was a. I think she was like Hank's like niece or something like that. Connie is apparently all about. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Thank you, it was Connie. I couldn't. Wait. Was Connie the one I'm thinking of, or was Connie the Asian girl that lived next door that like Bobby kind of gets into a relationship with? I'm trying to remember. Because I feel like that's Connie, but... Oops. Yeah, because you have them, you have all the neighbors and their families. You had, yeah, again, like, Connie's family and her dad, which was always... Luann. Oh, Luann is... That's right, it's Luann. Okay, so Connie is... the other one, okay. Yeah, Connie is the love interest for Bobby. Or, like, was, like, his love interest as a kid. That's right, Con's daughter. Con was a crazy-ass character, to be honest. Fucking Con cracked me up with some of this bullshit, to be honest. Like, when he's trying to, like, bribe Bobby to stop dating Connie. And Bobby's not understanding. He's not trying to be subtle about it. He's like... Oh, thanks. Alright, I'm gonna go on a date now with your daughter. He's like, no, that was the bribe! Luann is Hank's niece, but the voice actors... Aww. Shit. And that's one of the other ones we were talking about that passed away. Man. That's wild to be thinking about it. It's just like, how many of these voice actors have passed away? Because it's also a weird thought thinking, like... I'm trying to remember, when did the show stop airing? It would have been, like, what? Like, mid-2000s? Or mid, like... 2010s? Was it mid-2010s? It might have been earlier. But, like, think about it, it's like, yeah, a lot of those voice actors would have probably been, like, pretty old now. And it makes sense a couple of them passed away, probably. I'm gonna be honest, this is like times where I see like voice actors for like some of the shows now, and I'm like, yeah, at least 10 years ago. Like, I want to say it was like 2011, 2012, if I remember correctly, because I was in college when it stopped airing. Because I remember my friend being sad about it. He's the one who got me into it. Like, I remember like him watching King of the Hill. I was like, I felt like this is not a show you would like, and he's like, no, it's actually really funny. And then like, cause he liked, you know, like Adventure Time, regular show, all that. And then he was watching King of the Hill. I was like, I didn't know you like King of the Hill. He's like, oh, I love King of the Hill. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, he was like, Hey Arnold fan. Which, by the way, okay, speaking of people, like if people ever try to do a reboot and try to recast like voices, Arnold from Hey Arnold, I would actually riot, because that is such an iconic voice. They found someone that was like close to him, maybe. King of the Hill was great because every episode had a moral of the story. Yeah, it really did. But there was funny aspects to it too. Like, it had morals to each thing, but it was also really funny. What episode was the one with the cult? Or like Hank is like, I think he's looking for either Luann or he's looking for Peggy. And he goes, "Is this where the cult is?" And the people go like respond like with the group, and he goes, "Yep, this is where the cult is." Bill was it Bill or, you know, I think it's Bill is his name. Bill was a crazy ass character too. I mean, like, I felt bad for Bill at times, to be honest. Like, he got fucked over so many times. Yeah, I'm thinking about it because I've heard rumors about them wanting to reboot like Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I'd riot. I'd actually riot because like Courage the Cowardly Dog was a phenomenon from the 90s that needs to stay in the 90s because like it was so good and so weird at the same time. To quote Mike Wazowski, put that back from where you got it, and also help me. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. I remember that episode where she accidentally mixes those two chemicals. I was like, what the hell, Peggy? Okay, Peggy was like also wild in her own ways. Peggy was like a what the fuck moment with her, to be honest. I was like, what the hell's this character Peggy? I'm still cracking up. I'm sorry. I looked up, I went in chat to make sure I didn't miss anyone's chats, and then I just happened to see Bondo say it again, like Shiny Tauros was sacrificed for the second shiny Spiritomb, and it just makes it makes me smile. There's so many quotes we've got from today's stream that made me laugh. Yeah, it really was. Like, for it's like a very smart character, Peggy did some really stupid things. But it also kind of like defined the whole like, someone that's like book smart isn't like common sense or street smart. And it kind of showed that with Peggy, because she was like a very intelligent person. But when it came down to like common sense, sometimes there were times where like you would shake your head going like, what is she doing? Peggy was like a wild card. I'm trying to think, what other shows it would feel weird if they ever tried to reboot, like Samurai Jack. If they brought back like Samurai Jack's like original voice actor for it, I think I'd be on board with it, because like again, Samurai Jack, and then also the Scottish Warrior from Samurai Jack. Those two voice actors need to come back, because yeah, no, I remember we talked about it a few weeks ago. Yeah, when they did the last season on Adult Swim. Yeah, I remember I was saying how I liked it, you know, especially with how violent, the bloodshed and all that, but I hated how they ended it because they focused more on the love story than they did on the fight with Aku, and it was like, the fight with Aku only lasted like a minute. I was like, really? Also, Jeremy, I don't know if you were here for the second Shiny, and we got the second Shiny when Twice was playing, then we had a bunch of Itzy songs playing. You missed like all the good songs, man. Oh, now we got Icon by Twice playing. If we get another Shiny right now with Icon playing, I'm going to scream. Terra Strong randomly showed up, and they made Samurai Jack Captain America, and Was that Tara Strong who voices the love interest? I didn't know that. Yeah, okay, you know what show would be weird if they rebooted it and recasted everyone? Though I don't see the show doing well in like today's like during today's like climate. Johnny Bravo. It would feel so weird for Johnny Bravo or, hear me out, Dexter's Laboratory. Because like if you get Dexter's Laboratory, you need to have his accent, because like that was one thing that kind of killed me in the live action Lilo and Stitch. Jumbo not having his Russian accent. I was like waiting for the Jumbo Russian accent part. I was like, and then I heard he's speaking normally. I was like, why? It's my boy. What have you done to my boy? 16. Dexter would fit well in society, but Johnny Bravo would not. Yeah, no, Johnny Bravo. Though Johnny Bravo does show a lot of very strong female characters, and it kind of just shows like, you know, like the douchey like alpha male kind of a character getting his ass whooped every time. Married with Children, all the characters are way too. Oh yeah, no, you could not reboot Married with Children. I mean, to be honest, when I see is it Family Matters? No, not Family Matters. Oh, what the hell is the name of that show? I've watched it. It's a good show. It has the guy who plays Al in it. He's like the granddad, and he's got his like Sophia. What's the actress's name? Sophia Vargas. That's his wife. Oh, what is the name of that? There was supposed to be a Johnny Bravo live action with The Rock. Okay, I low-key would have paid to see that, actually. The Rock is Johnny Bravo with a giant ass, what the hell is the name of that hairstyle? Pompadour? And going, like, all the classic voices would have ended me. With the classic lines of, like, Johnny Bravo. WB said no. Yeah, I don't see WB doing that. They're gonna reboot it as a cartoon, so Chrissy Applegate can voice Kelly. Oh, that's good. I mean, I think all the original actors are still alive, right? For Married with Children, right? Yeah, because Peggy, I think, still alive. The one oh my gosh, what was the name of the son? I can think of Kelly. I can think of Al. I can think of the neighbors. But I cannot think of what the son was called. The really short guy who was like super horny. Modern Family, thank you. I was gonna say Family Matters, but I'm like, wait, no, it's not Family Matters, but it is like another family name. Bud, thank you. Bud Bundy. That's right, Bud Bundy. I should have remembered that. It literally sounds like the last name, Bud Bundy. Wait, where are they planning to do that as an animated series? Like, yeah, again, if they get the whole voice cast, or like the original cast to like voice their characters animated, I think that'd be awesome. Like, David Fazzino? I didn't know that was his actor's name. Oh shit. Yeah, because I was gonna say, I don't think I ever saw like Bud Bundy in anything else after Married with Children. Like Al and Peggy and Kelly, like their actors I always saw in everything, but Bud was like the only one I never saw in anything else. It's kind of like Dylan and Cole Sprouse from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I don't really see them in anything either. I have no clue how that ended coming back in my mind, so I googled it and that was correct. Oh, Bud? Let's see. In 2002, Warner Brothers Pictures optioned the live-action film rights to the Cartoon Network since Johnny Bravo with the intentions of starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. While the project was never materialized, the idea of Johnson, the live-action adaptation of Johnny Bravo, was resurfaced in recent years, sparking fans' speculations. That would have been wild to see. Again, I would have paid to see that, to be honest. Like, even if it was a really bad remake, I would have paid to see that. After Married with Children, David Faustino joined the army. Really? He joined the army? What the hell? Huh. So he just kind of gave up on acting then, huh? I guess because, like, after that point, like, it's kind of like what might have happened with, like, think about like the Harry Potter series, the three actors, Daniel Radcliffe, Robert Grint, and Emma Watson. Like a lot of the times, like people would just remember them only for their role in Harry Potter, or the guy who plays like Draco Malfoy. Like that's one thing I heard about that was like, you know, like nowadays like they only really get remembered for their roles there, and like Rupert Grint pretty much kind of fell off. That's the one who played Ron Weasley. He just fell off the face of the earth, like in terms of acting. Though he made so much bank on that movie, or on that series, so like it makes sense. I have no clue how I remembered it. Jeremy, it's kind of interesting that you did remember that, to be honest. Oh man, I was gonna say I'm trying to think. What was another? Also, I realized we got the first shiny in about like the first 40 minutes of the stream, and then we got the second shiny at about an hour and a half in. It's kind of wild. Let's see. Who is another, like... Harry just shows his wand on stage these days? Yeah, no, I heard about that. Rupert Grint, from what I understand, he does acting still, but he likes to do a lot of, like, low-budget films, like, B films, basically. Rupert Grint, Daniel Radcliffe, he's in, like, a lot of stuff. Like, my housemate was just watching Now You See Me Too, and I forgot he's in there. There's a scene, it was all over the internet for a while when that movie came out, where it's, I don't know what the name of the movie is, but, like, Daniel Radcliffe's character's running, he's, like, in a bathrobe, he's kind of, like, all disheveled, and he's got, like, a Glockus, like, 2 Glocks in his hand, and people were making fun of, like, Harry, instead of Harry using Expelliarmus, Harry uses, Glockamus or something like that, and they were trying to make, like, a spell out of it, and I started losing my shit laughing. What the hell's the name of that film? I'm also trying to remember the name of Malfoy's actor's name. I cannot think of it. I used to know it. Because apparently he's a really, really chill dude too. Yeah, because I've seen like Neville Longbottom's like voice actor. Neville the actor who plays Neville Longbottom appear in a few films. The girl that played Luna Lovegood's been in a few films. One played Ginny's in a few films, but a lot of them kind of like fell off of acting after Harry Potter. Like the Weasley twins, they really don't act anymore. They go to a lot of like Harry Potter stuff. I mean, you got like Hagrid who passed away, and like you know the actor who played him. He was in a lot of stuff until he passed away. Same with oh, I can never remember Professor McGonagall's actress's name. She was in so much. Though she was getting annoyed because, like, most people would only remember her from Professor McGonagall, even though she had, like, years of movies she filmed and series she filmed prior to the Harry Potter series. And, like, I've actually seen some of the movies she starred in before the Harry Potter series, and she does an amazing job as an actress in all of them. So I could see why she got annoyed, because, like, you know, she's like, hey, you know, I'm not just in Harry Potter, I'm in, like, everything. I mean, look at, like, the one that played, Alan Rickman, the one that played Snape. He's in so many things. Like, to be honest, besides Harry Potter, the first thing I think of is Die Hard. I immediately think of Die Hard with him. Was he seriously Megatron Dogma? I didn't know that. I didn't. Was he really? Yeah, Alan Rickman had such a freaking like robust acting career. Again, same with the one that played what is McGonagall's name? I'm actually gonna look that up. Okay. It was Tom Felton's, by the way, the one I couldn't think of, which was Draco Malfoy's actor. Let's see. Give me, like, the entire cast. McGonagall was Maggie Smith. Okay, I knew it started with a name. I couldn't think of what her last name was. Maggie Smith, yeah, she has such a robust, like, acting career as well. The same with the one that played Dumbledore, and the one that played Dursley. I don't remember what his name was. Oh shit, you really? Oh, that's cool. Did you get their autograph? Hey. Also, remember, guys, so there will be 2 more streams this week. There will be a stream tomorrow with Fortnite with Chaos Squad, and there will be a stream on Saturday for the Death Star in-game event for Fortnite. So there's supposed to be a live event on Saturday, and I will be streaming that live. So look forward to that. He's my buddy's uncle. Really? Oh shit. I knew. My dad was telling me about this. If you remember the original Lost in Space series, the robot, the classic robot that was like danger, danger, Will Robinson. I think that's the Lost in Space series. Apparently, my dad dated that actor's daughter in high school, and I was like, wait. That original, like the dude is in the suit. You dated his daughter? He's like, yeah, I went on a few dates. I was like, what the hell? Funny story about Marsha Brady from the Brady Bunch. Held me in church in California when I was born. Really? What the hell? That's speaking of classic series, Brady Bunch right there. The classic theme song for Brady Bunch as well. Like, you want to talk about shows that have like a theme song that you, as soon as you hear it, you know the show. Brady Bunch had one. Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom. Dexter's Laboratory. Courage the Cowardly Dog, I would say it's like definitely one too. My mom and dad went to the church with a bunch of celebrities, John Tesh, Connie Tigla, and also helped me John tested the NBA. Wow, what the hell? Damn, Jeremy. Guys, what I'm hearing is Jeremy's got the connections. $162. We're over halfway for the eggs, guys. I know Vanessa Williams, actress, former musician, former Miss America, and Playboy model. Okay, you said Vanessa Williams, and I thought of the tennis player. I forgot there was a second Vanessa Williams. Wait, no, wait. It's the tennis player's different name, isn't it? It's not Vanessa, is it? It's a... What is the name of that tennis player? Oh, Serena and Venus Williams. Okay, I don't know why that was Venice. Was the boss on... oh, really? Oh, what the hell? Okay, I confused her horribly. I thought... For some reason, I thought that was one of the... I was thinking of... whatchamacallit? Venus Williams, the tennis player. Yeah, wait, my cousin dated Hayden Panettiere, the cheerleader on Heroes before she started on Heroes, and when she did, when she was with Disney. Oh, what the hell? I forgot about that actress, to be honest, Jeremy. Like, I haven't thought about... Man, okay, talk about old TV series. I had forgotten about Heroes. Heroes was such a good show, and I felt like they rushed it so badly at the end. Kind of like they did with Game of Thrones, to be honest. Another show it just made me think of Lost. Lost was another really good one growing up. Ice Princess. A lot of people have, but he dated her when she was with Disney. They met in high school, and then he was taken to the set, and she got her new boyfriend, so she dumped him, and it was ridiculous. I mean, at that point, like, she probably was like, oh, because she took off in, like, I think her Disney career kind of took off a little bit, but I know she took off big time in Heroes. Yeah, because that was the, what was the cheerleader's, power? It was like, immortality, right? New York. In New York. Metamorphosis, she washed out in about 15 years. Yeah, I mean, like, that was one thing I heard about, like, with the Heroes series. Like, most of those actors and actresses couldn't really find work anywhere else because everyone kind of associated them just to the show. Wait, who's she voicing in Kingdom Hearts? What the hell? Who the hell did she voice, Jeremy? Because that surprised me. She did Kyrie's voice? The fuck? I mean, she might have that role coming back because, you know, they're doing Kingdom Hearts 4, so. That's interesting little tidbit. I didn't know that. I'm still also, like, I'm also looking up, like, typing it a little bit while we're doing this. Oh, wait. Oh, I ran out of the sandwich. Shit. I was even thinking, man, these eggs are taking a while. I'll say, I was looking at the one that, Bono put, Vanessa Williams. Now, as soon as I looked at her picture, I see it now. I can see, whatchamacallit, Ugly Betty. Like, the boss from Ugly Betty. But I didn't realize she was a musician, too. What the hell? And also the fact that she was a Playboy. It's like, what the fuck? Like, dude, damn, she was, like, speedrunning careers. Actress, musician, former Miss America, and Playboy model. What the fuck? Excuse me. She did everything up to Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance and then Alice and Summer took over. Okay, you know it's bad when I didn't realize someone took over Kyrie's role. Oh, okay, actually, speaking of people taking over roles, man, I have been dying on TikTok, seeing all the, like, I don't play Genshin, but for some reason I get a lot of, like, Genshin creators, like, on my TikToks and stuff. And I've been seeing the Genshin community losing their absolute minds about, the Paimon voice actor, quitting. Because apparently she was, like, super toxic and stuff, and then, like, she you know, like, during the whole voice actor strike, she was still working, but she was, like, making up every excuse under the sun why she still had to work. And I was like, yeah, no, it sounds like, I see why people didn't like her. She had the Miss America title stripped because she... Really? Wait. Okay, I don't think it was Miss America, but there was another, like Miss State one, where a girl got caught in, like, some kind of, like, scandalous video, or something like that, and she got her title stripped. It was, like, Miss Utah or Miss Oregon. This is, like... I want to say it was, like, 5-6 years ago. I remember, like, seeing it on the news when I still had cable, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that sucks. Oh, Jeremy, you remember it? Oh, what the fuck? For the Vanessa Williams one? Also used to sing smooth jazz, saved for the best last one I remember. Oh, really? Well, yeah, because, like, Bonda was saying that she was a musician, a former musician. That's wild. Again, she was speedrunning careers. Kind of reminds me of, like, Sakura from La Seraphim, to be honest. With, like, the wrestling and everything. But... Damn. Yeah. Shit. Someone looked that up. There was, like, I think it was, like, Miss Oregon, Miss Utah. Like, she got the crown for the state, and then she got stripped of it because she was in, like, a scandalous video or something like that. And then, like, they took the title away from her and they gave it to, like, another girl. And I was like, what the hell? Shit. I'd be pissed. Ah, shit, what was her name? I could see it in my head. I could see the, like, news article about it. And I was like, dude, that's fucking wild. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, with the voice actor for Paimon, though, that still cracks me up, too, because, like, I saw, like, she did, like, 2 crazy-ass rants, like, about it, and I get the whole, like, wanting to get, like, you know, AI, like, protection for voice actors, so, like, they can't be used, but, like, the game that she does it for, Genshin Impact, which is, Hoyoverse, I think is the name of the company. It's not even a union game. It was Utah. Taken away days after she won because critical error she was eligible to complete. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. But yeah, no, the voice actor for Paimon, the one that just quit, basically, like, wanted, like, you know, a bunch of the voice actors voiced stuff for Genshin because they were on the strike for the SAG-AFTRA, but the problem was, it's like, a lot of people realized, when one of them got replaced, and it was with a Japanese voice actor, for the English voice actor, they realized that, the first off, the Genshin Impact's not even on the strike list. This is a lot of these voice actors just start striking to strike, and then also like Hoyoverse, because it is through China, they have their own like unions there, which they can't do like an American union, and also they have like voice actor like AI like protection already in the clauses. So people are like, wait, hold up. And then it's also like mostly we're just trying to strong arm Hoyoverse to become part of the SAG-AFTRA union. And it was like, whoa. Well, because then like the other thing they brought up was with the I've been doing some research on this because I was watching Moonjin, kind of a YouTuber that kind of follows up some news stuff, and he was following up on this. He was talking about how basically like the SAG like union, the Screen Actors Guild union, you're not even supposed to like take jobs that are not part of the union. If you do, you're considered a FICOR, which is like a not like a scab kind of like non-union. But all these actors were doing it, so like them striking to do it, it's like, wait, this is not even part of the thing. You're not even technically supposed to be in this job. But they were also like going after the person that like when Hoyoverse like recasted one of the characters, because the guy was striking. Technically he's not even supposed to be striking. It's not even part of the union. And then they were all attacking this new voice actor who's from Japan, he didn't even know about the strike or anything. It caused like a whole drama from what I saw, and like it was wild because like in like a span of a month, the player base went from supporting the voice actors to like when they started attacking this dude, and like more news came out about like the everything like what's actually happening. Like people like immediately abandoned like the original voice actors and started like rallying behind the new voice actor. And it's just like, damn, dude, like talk about how like destroying your own cause like so quickly. Yeah, no, like I was just been laughing though because like I keep getting these videos about people celebrating about Paimon not being voiced by the person who was voicing her. And I mean, to be honest, I've heard the like clips from Paimon's like character, the character Paimon, and not gonna lie, I'd probably put the game on mute 90% of the time because I think it's just I'm just not a fan of the character Paimon, and it's just like some of the voice lines and stuff are like what the fuck, and it's like really high pitched voice, which starts giving me a headache after a while. I almost played Genshin, funny enough. I had a friend who I had friends like this early pandemic days when Genshin started coming out, and they were all into Genshin, and I thought about doing it, but I was so busy with commuting, and this is like when I was commuting every day from like Sacramento area to the Bay Area and back each day for work, that I was just too tired for it. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because at the time I didn't realize Genshin Impact was basically a gacha game. Like I do play some gacha games, but like it can be so frustrating with those gacha games, and it's like you can lose so much money in gacha games, to be honest. And there's like a variety of like different gacha games. You got kind of like the anime gacha games. You got like regular gacha games, like for cards games, like physical card games. Like technically, you could say like Pokemon TCG Pocket. That's a gacha game because technically you're doing that each time. And technically, I mean, you could argue like Overwatch was like when it had loot boxes was a gacha game because it's like a chance you're pulling for like a skin, you're pulling for like a character or a card, and there's only like so much of a chance to get it. So it's like, yeah, no, it's like a gachas can be like I put so much money into Overwatch, the first Overwatch 1, like in terms of loot boxes. So like I'm definitely guilty on that, and that's why like whenever I play like gacha games like on my phone, I have a rule: I do not put money into it at all because I don't want to like go down that rabbit hole again. I mean, there was a speaking of Genshin, so like apparently the gacha system's not only for the character but it's also for like the weapons, and the same. This is Moonjin, the YouTuber I watched, was like going on like like YouTube news or like regular news and stuff like that. He was talking about I think the guy's name was Tectone. He like literally put $2,000 trying to get one weapon in like Genshin, and I was like, that's wild to spend $2,000. I'm like, I'd cry if I spent $2,000, because it took him almost $2,000 exactly putting into the game to be able to pull the one weapon he wanted to get. And I was like, bro, that's so much money. Oh yeah, no, 100% Bondo, 100%. Like, the gacha games I play on my phone, like, I literally, like, wait till I get a 10 pull, like, enough, like, collect enough free currency to get a 10 pull. And even then, I get maybe one free 10 pull before, like, the event ends. Like, only Pokemon is the only one I would say. It's, like, the TCG Pocket is the only one where, like, I can get multiple 10 pulls. So that's because, like, ranked battles, you can earn, yeah, at the end of the season, you get so many hourglasses that you can use for 10 pulls and stuff. And then for, like, you get, like, 2 free packs each day, so it's, like, yeah, no, it's, like, with them, it's, like, pretty balanced, but, like, yeah, no, people go hard on these, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, gacha games are, like, extremely greedy, though, like, I've heard about that, like, how much it costs for, like, that, and, you know, they always do the, like, the bundles that look like they're cheap, but they're not actually cheap when you do the math about it, like, oh, you pay $100, you get, like, 1,000, like, pulls. But then, like, you do the math and you realize, like, had you done, like, it's barely cheaper than if you'd done the regular amount. It's, like, only, like, maybe, like, $20 cheaper. And it's just, like, yeah, no, like, mobile games, like, to be honest, I got so tired of a lot of, like, the mobile games with the, in-app purchases, you know, that you need to, like, do stuff, like, especially energy. Energy purchase, like, energy stuff annoys the crap out of me. One example was, like, there was a, like, one where it's kind of like an I Spy thing. And it's a fun game. I enjoy the game. It has good story and stuff, but you have to do energy to, like, do the actions. And basically, I would get, like, maybe 10 minutes, maybe at most, of action, you know, like, being able to do stuff. Thank you, Jeremy, for the pop. Before, like, it would say, like, oh, you're out of energy, you gotta wait, like, 2 hours, or watch 3 ads, or spend, like, this amount for, like, jewels to, like, get back your energy. I'm like, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to play the game. Like, the free for all or free to pay mentality is just wild to me. But again, Jeremy, thank you for that pop. Appreciate it, man. Maybe crack up with that. But yeah, no, it's like mobile games in general have gotten extremely greedy, like with a lot of their in-app purchases, and like, I know there are fun ones out there and everything, and there are really fun free ones. Like, I have a few, like, free ones on my phone, like, you know, Pokemon TCG Pocket. I play that. Really fun game. It's free. Or another one I like to play, oh, I was like, why can't I move forward? Like, Clash of Clans, back in the day, when I used to play it. That was a free one, that was fun. There's, like, really good free games out there. It's just, now you got so many ads, you've got, like, all this, like, oh, pay the premium to, like, avoid, not have any ads. And it's like, man, I'd rather just, like, you know, not. Because a lot of times I play, like, a mobile ad, or I play a mobile game when I come on the airplane, or something like that. Like, Geometry Dash. I love that game. I am horribly addicted to it when I'm on a plane, and I'm not, like, doing anything with my time, so. That's a game I definitely play. I know, like, next week when we do more eggs, we're not gonna get as insanely lucky as we did today. Like, with 2, like, in, like, basically under 200 eggs, we had, like, 150 eggs, we had, like, 2 different shinies, or 2 shinies. It's like, dude, that's wild. But no, I was gonna say, going back to, like, mobile games, there's a lot of fun mobile games, I will say that. It's just, you have to deal with ads, you have to deal with, that, like, what's some of the mobile games I play? Let me pull up my phone here. Wordscapes I play, it's pretty fun. You need ads to get between levels. 2 Dots, it's a really good, like, mental one where, like memory and stuff like that. Really fun game, but again, there's ads between levels. And there is an energy system, but their energy system, in my opinion, is like very, very generous. Where like, it's only if you fail a level that like it takes energy away. Otherwise, it's like, oh, you pass the level, you keep your energy. So it's like, yeah, it's like I like that. I like that it's not like, you know, a game punishes you for like failing too much. So, again, if a mobile game wants to like, wants me to sponsor them, I have no problem. Especially if I like really like the game. Like I would test the game to make sure I like it first. Like Ori, I think Ori got Bondi, you might remember this. Ori got sponsored by like I think it was like a Starship one. It might have been like Star Trek app. And he played it. He said he had a lot of fun with it, and he did like a sponsored stream for it. It was like a year or two ago. Like if I get something like that, yeah, I'm down for that. Like if it's a game I really like and I really enjoy, yeah, hell yeah, I'll definitely take the sponsorship. Like just saying, like Pokemon, if you want me to sponsor TCG Pocket, I will play that on stream any day, every day, because I actually enjoy that game. The only thing I hate is the coin flipping, because I never get heads, man. Except to go first when I can't get the first energy. That's the only time I ever get first heads. So I'm like, fuck. The only time I don't want heads. It cracks me up every time I play it. I'm like, what the hell, man? La, 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 la. Oh, I'm 1 egg behind. Okay, I was like, am I ahead by an egg or am I behind by an egg? Doop, 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 doop. Used to play Raid Shadow Legends. It was great until it wasn't. Yeah, see, like, that was another one I was thinking of. Was like, I know I have friends that play Raid Shadow Legends, or they play, what's the other one? AFK Arena. And I hear good things about it. Like, yeah, I heard Raid Shadow Legends fell off, but also that was kind of like a running joke if you ever got sponsored by them. Like everyone and their mother gets sponsored, from what I understood. But at the same time, like, I only like watch a specific like YouTubers and streamers, and I would see it every once in a while. So, but it looked fun. But actually, you play on computer. I was like, what the hell? Like, Bondo, what got you off of playing Raid Shadow Legends, if I may ask? Alright, we're almost in the last 100 eggs here. Yeah, I'm trying to think, what some other, like, mobile games I kind of really fell off of? And to be honest, you know it's bad when I can't even remember some of the mobile games I stopped playing because it got, like, either boring or the gacha system got annoying or something else. And it's just, like, I can't even think about them right now. It's like, damn, dude, I can't even, like, picture, like, the game in my head. Okay, you know what would have been really funny if I got, like, if I got that shiny at 108 eggs in, because, you know, it takes 108 spirits to form Spiritomb. That would have been ironically funny. The gacha system got worse as the time went on and prices went up fast. That's what I thought. Like, my thing is, like, especially if you get to a game where, like, it's a pay-to-win kind of situation where you need to, you know, pay all this money to get the best characters, and then, like, that's the only way to do well in the game. At that point, I'm like, okay, it's not worth it. But if it's like, you know, this is where I would say, like, Genshin has a little bit of an advantage over them. It has a gacha system and all that, but the characters only enhance your gameplay because it's cooperative gameplay. You don't play, like, PvP. So it's like, anything with PvP with a gacha system, you know it can be bad. Like, look at, again, like, Pocket TCG Pokemon. Or Pokemon TCG Pocket. That, right there. Like, I just finally pulled a card I needed today, before stream. For a deck that's viable for this new meta. You know, for the last, like, week, I've been trying to pull cards, but they haven't been viable for the meta. So, like, anytime I run, like, all the decks I had were, like, outdated and getting their asses whooped by this new meta with the Ultra Beasts, where, you know, Celesteela has this ability where you can switch out Ultra Beasts for free with the Ultra Beasts on the bench. And it's like, which doesn't sound too bad until they're switching out Pokemon left and right and center, and you can't take anything out because they just keep switching it out, and you're like, fuck. Like, when I got that new card right before stream and I was playing it a bit, where I can finally do the meta myself, it's like, oh yeah, no, it's a powerful meta, I can see why everyone's running it. Or it's like, when Darkrai came out. If you didn't have Darkrai's, you're gonna lose every time you went against a Darkrai deck, because it's the chip damage. Best game I used to play was Rights of Delta. Oh, I remember hearing about that. But it shut down because everyone used scam system to avoid spending on the game. Even I was the top 50 player. Really? Oh, shit. Did you put money into the game, or were you like a free to play? Because personally, I feel like anyone can do well as a free to play in any like gacha game. It's just unfortunately, you will have disadvantage in like a lot of things, especially if there's a PvP element to it. Yeah, no, it's like, can you imagine, okay, like, can you imagine if competitive Pokemon had a gacha system to it? I'm talking about, like, you know, for, VGC, like, you know, kind of like, in a sense, like, hatching shinies, right? But it's like that with, like, you know, hatching, like, the Pokemon you want to use for your team, and you have to, like, keep putting money in to try to get the Pokemon you want. And, like, you get, like, a super, like, low chance to get, like, a Kyogre or some shit like that. Can you imagine that? That would be wild. Like, I would feel like at that point competitive Pokemon would just die instantly. Because, only the rich kids could do it at that point. Alright, we're 102 eggs left here, guys, and then we'll call the stream. So we're getting about 50 eggs per half hour, which is really good, to be honest. We're kicking ass right now. I figured out how to abuse this invite code system, so I never had to spend fish up in the top 10 with my faction every event, and there were 3 factions, and tons of guilds. Ah, that makes more sense. Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that being, like, a problem, why they would, like, end the game. Like, at that point, it's like, dude, as the game would be like, bro, we're just trying to, like, make money here. And you guys are destroying it. Which at that point, that's on like yo, the company's fault. All right, we hit 200 eggs. Will we get a third shiny on the 200th? Ah, nah. That would have been really funny though. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but that would have been really cool. Okay, let's see. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to click to see if there's an egg power or not. Oh wow, we still got 12 minutes. Oh shit, we still got plenty of time. Didn't mean to click that one. Imagine it as 3 kingdoms, and in each kingdom there are guilds. Okay, that makes more sense. So basically, it's like 3 different territories, a bunch of guilds in them, and then like there's competition within each kingdom with the guilds, and then there's like competition between the kingdoms themselves too, right? That would be the best way, I think, to describe it. So basically, you not only have an internal competition, but you also got like a server competition. Because I'm guessing the servers were the different competitions, right? Or different kingdoms. Like, you know, like an North American one, maybe like a European one, maybe like an Asia one. Dude, speaking of Asian like servers, so like I was playing last night on Pocket TCG. And, man, Asian players have some of the most wild deck concepts I've ever seen, but they are good. Like, theoretically, I'm like, okay, there's no way this deck should work. And then I'll play them, it's like, oh my gosh, this deck really does work. It's funny, because, like, we said the same thing with, when I was doing VGC Pokemon, this current season, back in Regulation Age. Like, every player was really happy that, like, all the Japanese players, like, for the online competitions, were still stuck in Regulation G instead of H. because we're like Regulation H would be like their bread and butter with how crazy some of the comps can get, and they would be dominating us in everything. Yeah, every event was a comp in the Kingdom, and a Kingdom versus Kingdom comp, but my setup was almost unbeatable. Ooh, shit. Was it like... So was this like a... Like, you drew different characters, or was this like you had cards, or something like that? You know, actually, you know what I just thought of? Gotcha game I used to play that was a lot of fun, but it took too much memory on my phone. The South Park game. It was a South Park, like, mobile game. Based on, Reigns of the Stick of Truth and all that. And it was a really fun game, but the problem was, it took so much memory on my phone that I had to delete it, because it was like, I couldn't, like, I couldn't, like, risk, like, how much memory it was taking. It took, like, almost 10 gigs of memory, if I remember correctly. It made my phone, like, heat up big time. Really fun game, though. Absolutely enjoyed that game. But, overall, it was, like, it was too much of a memory hog. It's kind of like to be honest, like, I wanted to re-download Call of Duty Warzone and start playing again. But the problem is, Warzone takes so much memory on the PlayStation. Like, it's ridiculous how much memory it takes. I mean, even my friend who plays it a lot was telling me, like, yeah, he's like, to be honest, I had to buy, like, an external or 2 external, hard drives just for it. It's like, damn, that's fucking wild. But, yeah, no, it's like, yeah, I think that's the other thing that kills me on some mobile games. It takes too much memory. Sometimes, like, if a thing, like, if a game has too much memory, it's like, and like too much space on your phone or your system or your computer. Like, I guess with computer it's a little bit easier, but like with the phone and like a gaming system, unless like you're putting in a larger SD card for your phone, if your phone allows you to, because iPhones don't let you, or if you like on a like gaming system you got buy an external hard drive, or you buy a new hard drive to install, it's like it plays so much, or it takes so much memory. Cards, but you only play 5 at a time, so I played, like, the same 5, 3 had 2 effects, and then the other had the team healing effect. Ah! So it was kind of like a constant damage and heal, right? There's a lot of decks I play against on TCG Pocket that do that with Pokemon. There was a huge meta for a while. Or it was a lot of grass type decks because they only had the healing cards, and then they had a Shaman, which could also heal as its ability. Though there's so many cards now that like have come out to like kind of counter the healing, which is nice. So, good times. Good times. Don't get me wrong, I really do love. It sounds like I'm complaining about TCG Pocket. I actually really do love that game. It is a lot of fun, and I have wasted so much time in it already. It was a defense boost, Team OA damage, and Team OA heal. Ah, that makes more sense. So hit all at once, buff everyone at once, and heal everyone at once. And by hit everyone at once, I mean like hit the enemies all at once. That's the way to do it, though. It's just like, damn. Sometimes you gotta do that, though. Is that the 8th or 9th? That was 9th. But yeah, no, it's like, to be honest, the team healing ones are always good. To be honest, it doesn't matter if it's a card game, like character game. Team healing's always goated. I will like always believe that, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I really need to use the restroom. I've had to use it for a while, and I thought we were closer to finishing the sandwich where I could take a quick break, but we still got like 6 minutes on the sandwich, and I have been holding it for a while. So I will be right back, guys. There we go. I am back. Just had to use that restroom real quick. Yep, when you play against people running in standard teams, they crush them. You crush them quick, and I built a custom team. Ah, yeah, that makes more sense. Like, because, yeah, I was gonna say, like, a lot of games have, like, oh, do you want us to make the team for you from, like, the cards or characters we have? That you already, I mean, like, that you already have? And you're like, yeah, you're gonna choose the best version of it. Nah, it's like, you gotta do custom. Custom's always gonna be better. So... gone to very epic music all of a sudden. Okay, I was just thinking about, like, other, like, shows. That'd be kind of weird if they ever, like, did a reboot of Rugrats. I mean, one, because that was such a, like, an old show, and, like, I know they wanted to redo, like a, like, redo the, like, Rugrats all grown up, but at the same time, they want to keep the same voice actors for all of it. It's like, if they reboot it and keep the same voice actors, I think it's fine, but, like, when you start changing the voice actors and they don't even sound semi-similar, especially when you have, like, people who grew up with the show or anything like that, you're gonna be like, hold up. Something's not right about this. Spiritomb uses life force. I really do like that I have this button so I can just keep adding the clicks to it so I don't have to keep, like, manually changing how many eggs we've hatched. Hey, yo. Man. All I can say is, yeah, mobile games, though, like, there are a lot of fun ones. There are a lot of the ones where it's like, eh. Like, one there's two mobile games I really liked. I definitely still have on my phone, I think. Risk, for, like, the board game Risk on my phone. And that's just because it's a lot of fun. It's good for, like, when you're stuck in a place for a long time. You can always, like, in a sense, like, do multiplayer on it, where, like, you get to play people online, or you, like, can, like, make it where you pass the phone around to, like, do in-person ones. And it's a lot of fun, in my opinion. And then you have, the other one I liked, which is, oh, shit. It's the one where you have to make a pandemic, and your goal in the game is to, like, eradicate humanity. And you can choose, like, what type of, like, illness you're using, like, if it's a bacteria, if it's a mold. And then, you know, you're choosing if it had, like, how you want to spread it, what you started. Then you had to mutate it to, like, you know, be more infectious and then, like, more, like, severe. What was it called? I want to say it was called Pandemic, but I could 100% be wrong. I know it's still on my phone somewhere. Probably in the Time Wasters, if I'm being frankly honest. Let's see. Since strategies? No. I mean, I have mobile game, like, I just realized I also have, like, a lot of, like, rhythm-based games on my phone, too. Oh, Plague Inc. That was the one I was thinking of. It's not Pandemic, Plague Inc. That's such a fun game. I still have that mobile game on my phone. And that's because, like, it doesn't require, like, any, like, pay to sell. I think you can, like, unlock new types of viruses if you want to pay now, but, like, there's still so many in the game, and, like, every time you play is different, and, like, you know, especially depending on the difficulty you choose, you can choose, like, oh, I want to play really hard. Oh, man, they're catching... They caught on that there's a new, like, plague really quick, and now they're starting to research. Or, like, you can play on, like, medium. It's like, okay, it took a while. It's like, oh, they're starting to get a little wise to it. Let me, de-evolve, like, one of the symptoms and, like, evolve a new symptom so it's a little less, like, noticeable. So, speaking of which, has anyone seen the whole monkeypox thing going around now? Like, kind of wild, the monkeypox stuff. It's like, damn, dude. Apparently there was a case out here in the Bay Area. Nowhere near where I was, luckily. It's like, I actually, like, was like, oh shit, was I near there? And it was like, oh no, it's, the other side of town for me. Oh! Okay, here's the weird thing. Did anyone hear about the lady was working with the like, Department of Agriculture and all that for, like, food stamps? And she and, like, 5 fellow employees like, scammed and frauded, like, $66 million from it. I was like, and they were doing this for, like, several years, and no one caught them. It was only recently they just got caught, and I was like, oh, shit, like, 66 million. Fucking wild to me. Like, I was like, dude, how? Like, how did you not get caught earlier? Alright, guys, we're down to the last 80-ish eggs. 81 eggs currently. Alright, come on. 80 eggs left now, baby. We're almost done. Almost done with these 300. And here I thought we were actually gonna need 300 to, like, even get one shiny. We got freaking 2 shinies and, like, 150 eggs. Alright, we got this. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, and we've got our shinies. Also, guys, I am thinking we will be doing our shiny hunt challenge the weekend of the 21st. That's, I think, when we'll do our shiny hunt challenge. So that's gonna be the Rainbow Shiny Challenge for, you know, in honor of Pride Month. So for all those that are part of the LGBTQ plus, want to make sure I didn't miss a letter there. Community, happy Pride Month to you all. So, I will be doing a Shiny Hunt Challenge in honor of them and of Pride Month, where we'll be doing a, basically you have to catch a shiny that correlates to each color of the rainbow, and I think I'm still trying to decide if it's gonna be 1 shiny Pokemon per color or 2 shiny Pokemon per color, without repeating. So, I'll figure that out. I'll probably have to, like, figure that out here, but look forward to it. I am definitely going to be trying to come up with an idea how to do that. We'll start it on probably June 21st, that Saturday. It's not going to be in a single stream. I've learned my lessons of doing a Shiny Hunt Challenge in a single stream. You guys have seen how much it wears down on me. But I think we'll do it in, like, multiple streams, probably 2 or 3 streams at max. Like, for example, like, funny enough, I would have said Spiritomb would have counted towards blue if we caught it like this. I don't know if I would count, like, breeding Pokemon as as one of the ways, but, like, yeah, you know, have some fun with it. But yeah, look forward to that, guys. That's gonna be in June 21st. So, and we'll start that around, like, probably, like, 1 in the afternoon on the 21st, and then we'll just keep going. We'll do it on Saturday, we'll do it on Sunday, and then we'll do it on Monday. If anything. If we, you know, have to go all the way to Sunday, or Monday. Otherwise, if we get it on Saturday and Sunday, we'll probably, like, you know, just do it there kind of situation, but that challenge isn't going to be for another few weeks, so. I think we're on 24 right now. Or 224. I think I forgot to click the button because I was talking about the challenge. Hatch from an egg. It's still weird that, like, it requires 108 souls, but, like, you're hatching this thing from an egg. Like, how? Alrighty, 75 left. I definitely want to fish all these eggs on stream, so. Alright. Man, we have had so many eggs. But we got those 2 shinies, which makes me so fucking happy. 2 shinies on 1 stream, that's still wild to me. Like, I was not expecting that. Again, I thought if we gotta get a shiny, it was gonna be 1 shiny, and it's gonna be somewhere in the 300s. Or, like, the 200s, 300s, like, where we are now. I thought, like, oh, we might get really lucky to get a shiny, like, in the before 250. But to get a shiny at 49, our first shiny, and to get a second shiny at like 128 is wild to me. I would not have believed it if you told me. Like next week's stream, we'll probably do like a starter one, like Sprigatito or like Fuecoco. So that way, if we get multiple shinies, it like works in our favor. But yeah. So it's good to like kind of make a note of when you caught the shiny, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, like, oh no, I missed the shiny. $2.26. I was worried about having my energy drink to drink. But it's probably a good thing, to be honest. This probably means I'll go to bed like at a decent time tonight. Because every time I had those energy drinks during stream, that definitely did not help my sleep schedule. Yeah, hopefully I'll get enough Urban Mystica for the challenge, because right now I've been, like, farming Urban Mystica like crazy right now, just trying to, like, make sure I have enough for the thing. In your face. Alright, like, Over My Head by, what's this, Sum 41? Love it, to be honest. Like, it's been one of my favorite songs since, like, high school. Over My Head, Better Off Dead is the name of the song, my bad. Yes, Sum 41. I'm better off dead. It's getting too good to my head. Better off dead. Okay, I thought I missed count. I was like, alright, we had. Alright, we're high by one. Hey, I almost hit the shine button by accident. Shine count is at 2. Okay, that was kind of cool that we got that, like, shiny, to be honest. I was not expecting that. Oh, shit, that was the... I need to switch out. We haven't done that in a minute where we've actually started driving without, like, checking. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, looking over and going like, oh man, I haven't seen someone, like, say anything in a bit, but I also realized, like, most of the people that, like, chat in my chat are also on East Coast. So, like, for them, it is, like, 1 a.m.? Yeah, 1 a.m. So, like, you know, you guys got work tomorrow. You want to make sure you guys get plenty of sleep. I do have those on the West Coast. Like, Lively was here earlier, but Lively also has work tomorrow, and she, like, 100% probably had to go to sleep because of work, so... Jeremy is Central Time, so he's, like, 2 hours ahead. So it's midnight for him. Even West Coast, like, you guys are, like... We're at, like, what, 10:30? You know, depending on what time most people start work now, it's like, if you start at 9, you can get away with it for a little bit longer. But if you start at, like, 7, 8, or you have to be up at 7, you want to make sure, like, you get plenty of sleep, to be honest. Like, when you're young, you can definitely, like, get away with, like, lack of sleep. I definitely used to abuse the shit out of that, to be honest. Like, not sleeping that often because, like, you know, when I was young, I could afford to, like, pull all-nighters and stuff. Now, man, I try pulling all-nighter, my body's shutting down. My body's like, no, you're going to bed, sir. You're gonna sleepy sleep in the deep. Don't ask me why I gave it the old-timer, Western, accent, voice. Well, that's just how it be. When you get old and when you get tired, your voice turns like this. Okay, this is funny. I had somebody was telling me this, and I figured they were just more being like just really nice about it. Somebody was like, "Hey, I was reading something like like an article to them, and they're like, dude, if you actually like did a voiceover for like reading a book or like even a character, I feel like I'd like listen to it a lot." And I was like, I appreciate that, but it's like I feel like there's so many better like voiceovers and voice actors and stuff like that. Like as much as I like the whole like like voicing over something like that, it's like yeah, nah, it's like there's times where I've heard my own voice on the recording and I'm like, eee. Like it is funny how like a lot of people will be cringy towards their own voices, and like when they hear their voice recorded or played back. I'm definitely that way. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, one more egg and then we grab the next set here. I think we have about 60 eggs left. Oh, 65. Which means we'll probably need about one more sandwich. Yep, actually I hit B. What's the ratio for? I thought the ratio for male to female for Spiritomb was like half-half. We've got a lot of female ones. Oh, 65 eggs. I think maybe next week I start earlier for the stream. Just because, like, this is kind of late for a lot of people, so. Don't get me wrong, we're getting to summer, so, like, some people might have classes, or, like, be out for the summer for class so they can watch more, or we might have people who are, like, oh, I work in something that gets me, like, summer vacation. So it's a possibility, but, like, it's a 50-50. Jeremy, of course, would be missing Pop by Nyan after he uses the Pop command, like, or Pop sound alert so many times. Is it Angie Ghost? Sorry, I'm like looking at like all the sound alerts you guys used today. We had Pop, we had That's Rough Buddy, we had the Is it Angie Ghost, another Pop, we had oh, here. Oh, okay. Actually, technically, I should say all of them. We had oh, those are cheers. They aren't actually a sound alert. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna stand up for these. Let's raise my, there you guys go. So I can't go too far back because of the headset, but we can at least do this. Hey, Linton! Thank you! We got 2 shinies so far in the eggs, actually. We got our first shiny at the 49th egg and our second shiny at the 128th egg. But Linton, how are you doing tonight? How's your, oh, thank you. How are you doing, though? How's the shiny hunt going for you? I'm standing up because I was getting a little too comfortable in my chair. We're down to our last, 50-ish eggs? Oh, no, 60 eggs. Oh, so, also, Linton, if you want to, come check out the next Shiny Hunt Challenge that we're going to be doing, it's going to be on June 21st, so probably around 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be all weekend, basically. But that's going to be our Shiny, Rainbow Challenge for, Pride Month. I just caught a Shiny, Spinarak. Ooh! I haven't seen the peep mark. What is that? What's the title for that one? Like when you draw the Pokemon. I like that, the peeve mark. That's such a funny name. The Grumpy. Okay, that's a good one. I like that, to be honest. What's the best shiny you've caught since last time you were here? Because I know you've been doing your shiny decks so this whole time, so it's like, I feel like you're going nuts on that right now. Cause, yeah, cause you've been making like headway on yours. Cause you're doing the, if I remember correctly, shiny living dex with rare marks or marks, right? So it's like, I get it. Gotta give you credit, cause like I've made good headway on the shiny living dex, but like I could not do like the marks because that would kill me a little bit. Rare marks, Vesquin, I think. Okay. Ooh. Okay, is it bad every time I've gone a shiny Combi, it's been male? So I can't even evolve it. Like, every Combi I've gotten has been male. This is like, ah, shit. Oh, let me move this chair real quick. Alright, we're standing. No, it's like, yeah, I've not had any luck with that, to be honest. Yeah, to be honest, besides the once landed I have, which I caught, like, as is, like, or it's a, it's landed? Yeah, the evolve form. I have not had any luck with the, like, getting, like, a female of, like, baby form. I got lucky in that I had a Vesquin Outbreak and got a rare mark. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, because I was going to say, with the Vesquin Outbreak, you also get Combis, too, don't you? So it's like a kind of like a mixture of the two. Not very often you guys get me just standing for streams. Man. But congrats on the Vesquin, though. That's awesome. Like, very happy for you. Very happy for you. Also, congrats on the Spinnerack as well. That's a really cool mark. So, are you done with the Spinnerack line, or do you still need another, like, marked Spinnerack? Or not Arceus. Is it Arceus? There were a few Combi. It was near Fairy Base. Ah, yeah. No, I was about to ask you if it was near Fairy Base. So I think the last time I had like a Combi outbreak, it was next to the Fairy Base. Did you see the announcement date for Pokemon ZA? It looks like it's gonna be October 21st, I think it was. Are you gonna go pick it up? Because I'll probably pick it up, but it's gonna probably be for the Switch 1, to be honest. I'm probably gonna hold off on Switch 2 for a hot minute. Until, like, you know, Pokemon's only on that. Going for rare marks, so not done. Oh, right, it's rare marks only. Also hunting, Tarantula for the same, ooh. That's, if I remember correctly, that's, the electric spider, right? Oh, shit. It's a little too far back. Oh, the egg mark's still there, or the thing's still. I gotta go over and start another sandwich. Oh, it's Joltik. Okay, you're right. Oh, no, that's the Yarn Spider, right? That's the Yarn Spider. That's from the newest gen. The one with the red shiny, which has a really cool shiny, to be honest. That's a really cool shiny. Yeah, okay, it's the red ball yarn. That's the one I caught during the 30 shinies in a single stream. I caught both it and its evolution, and I was really happy to got both at the same time. Yeah, that's a really cool shiny. That red ball, I don't know why. I love the red shinies. Red shinies always look so clean. Alright, let's go start the last sandwich of the night. This egg hunting, and then we will begin to hatch the last 50 eggs, which should take us about 30 minutes. So probably fish around 11. That's about the time I thought we were going to end tonight, which was 11. Which I have to ask, which shiny hunt are you not looking forward to right now? That you're like, oh, okay, it's gonna be the one shiny hunt I'm not gonna be doing. It's not gonna go like super easy. Still, I'm right on my bad. Yeah, because, like, to be honest, I thought the Spiritomb one I was just doing now was going to be like, oh, it's going to be a multiple stream, I'm not getting a shiny today kind of situation. And then we end up, like, again, getting that 2 shiny Spiritombs, which shocked me, to be honest. I was not expecting that. So, it's like, That's such a cool shiny though. The red ball of yarn, the tarantula one, that's such a good shiny. Actually, it's a evolved form shiny. It's not bad either. I think it's like purplish pink, right? If I remember correctly. So that was gonna be like orange, but then it's like purple pink, which it's like a contrast of the colors, which I like because it's a very distinguishable shiny. You know, yeah, you're focusing on the hunt at hand right now, which can't argue with that. So it's like, yeah, like I gotta focus on this one first before I even touch those ones. Yeah, Spidops, it's a nice shiny, but I prefer its pre-evolution shiny, to be honest. I'm with you on that. Like, the pre-evolution shiny with the red ball of yarn, it looks so clean, so nice. And then, like, the new, like, the evolved forms shiny is, like, it kind of goes down. It's kind of like, I mean, to be honest, it kind of reminds me of, like, not as bad as Garchomp's, like, in my sense, but, like, it reminds me of Gibble, where I really like Gibble's shiny. But then you get to, like, Bite and Garchomp shinies, and I'm not a fan of either of those. Like, the Bite shiny's not bad. It's pretty distinguishable. But it's not as, like, really cool colored as, like, Gibble's is. Whereas, like, you know, of course, Garchomp just looks like an off version of itself. Garchomp looks like it's, like, sick. That's like a sickly Garchomp. That's the best way to describe that, to be honest. $2.46. But yeah, hopefully you're able to get it tonight. You know, like the rare mark Sparrow or Tarantula. Tarantalops? Is that how you say his name? Actually, I didn't realize that Pokemon could be by the fairy base. The Tarantalops one. I think it's Tarantalops, right? Or did I read that wrong? Oh yeah, Tarantula. Yeah, no, it's like, to be honest, yeah, there are some Pokemon whose, like, shinies, like, are okay, and when it comes to, like, a whole line, sometimes, like, the shiny, like, doesn't translate across all of them, make it, like, really cool. Like, to be honest, one I would have, like, if we went with, like, a whole line, taking, like, the first form shiny, Gengar's. If Gengar would have had that weird purple that, like, the flame color is for Ghastly, I think that would have been such a cool shiny, to be honest. Same with the Haunter. But unfortunately, like, you know, they decided to go with the other one, which is unfortunate. Or, like, if, you know, for example, Dratini and Dragonair, the pink. If they would have translated the pink to Dragonite, I think that would have been a really cool shiny. The green's okay, at best, depending on which game you're playing. Most of the time, that green's like, eh. Oh, you got 47 today? Damn, you got 47? Like, shinies? How many, though, had the rare mark? Or was that 47 with the rare mark? Yeah, no, Jeremy, I was kind of starting to, like, nod off a little bit in my room, because it's a little warm tonight, so... What's the temperature in my room right now? It's like 79 degrees in my room, so... Like, sitting in the chair is, like, making me sleepy. I realized I had to stand up, because otherwise I was going to fall asleep. I don't have any more energy drinks, so I don't have anything to keep me awake. So I was like, okay, let me just stand up. Oh, that was all 5. Jeremy, you miss, like, all the Itzy songs, all the Twice songs. It kind of cracks me up. Every time you disappear, like, you miss all the songs that you want to listen to. Oh, okay. Every time you say Girls Will Be Girls, I'm like, oh, you're talking about Itzy's new album. The album's name is Girls Will Be Girls. No rare marks, just shinies. A few marks including Peeved and Charismatic. Okay. What's the... Okay, it was like Peeved so far the best mark you've gotten tonight, Linton? Or would you say there's a mark that you really like that's not... Even though it's not rare marked? Sorry, I was analyzing the trailer. No, you're good, man. Hey, Jeremy. Everyone's got things they gotta do. Everyone's got... their own lives, you gotta do things you gotta do. I mean, hell, like, when I'm, like, usually watching someone stream, I'm usually working on something at the same time. So, like, there's times where I forget to, like, I kind of, like, focus on whatever I'm working on or if I'm gaming, and I totally miss like what the hell's going on stream. So like, no worries about it, dude. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. That car is from not. Oh, really? Okay. I feel like the personality marks, so both of them are good. Oh, okay. Yeah, to be honest, like they're they're still rare marks in general. The personality ones. It's just unfortunately it's just not like the rare mark, which is what you're looking for. Which I think the rare mark is the rarest one, right? If I remember correctly, Litton. Kind of like how the ice cream truck goes by the car accident. Cake was robbed from Loco. Really, I didn't know that. But yeah, no, yes, I see. Yeah, so it is the rarest one. That's like yeah, I mean, like Litton. Like the fact that he still got 47 shinies in one day though is wild. Like, and it's not like you've been like shiny hunting for like 24 hours or like 18 hours. You've probably been shiny hunting for like a lot less than that. Like 18 hours, but like 47 in one time. Woo, damn. Like the record I have for myself is 30 shinies in 17 hours, and I was pushing it because there were so many hours where I wasn't getting a single shiny. It's like, dude, Litton, I give you major credit because there is no way in hell I can do that. You know, I might add like a channel point redemption where you make me stand for like 30 minutes. That might be like really good, to be honest. That might be a fun one. Cause it's actually really helping. Highly advised not to cause people to abuse it. Oh yeah, no. Like it'd be a high point count, like the jumping jacks, Jeremy, and I'd probably like redeem it, and there would be like an hour redemption like cooldown. So like you would redeem it, and it would be another hour before you could do it. Okay, I mean, hey. Even then, the amount of times I've done like boosted event stuff and I can't get the shiny I'm looking for, like Litton, like I know it increases the odds, but it doesn't guarantee it. So like the fact that you still got it is awesome. Like 47, and like I'm guessing like all of those are like the Tarantula and Spinarak, right? Or were there some other random Pokemon in there too? Oh yeah, you definitely have some sandwiches. Yeah, scammages. Okay, I think that is my new favorite title for a sandwich that doesn't give you any shinies. I'm just gonna call them scammages now. I phased a couple of times. Oh, damn. Also, I don't know what's going on with TikTok. They're censoring my comments for no reason at all. That's only the last 2 videos thanked. Really? That's kind of weird, man. I've seen that happen to a lot of people lately, actually, Jeremy, for TikToks. So, you might have gotten like a phantom ban then. You might want to double check to see if there's like any like check your thing to see if there's like any like violations. Somebody was showing that they had a random violation they never saw before. And then, yeah, no, alright, Litton, I could definitely the phasing part is kind of hard. That's the part where like, especially when you've been shiny hunting for like however long you've been shiny hunting for today, like oof. Honestly, ever since the fake shutdown, this platform has not been the same. They're getting really aggressive with censoring comments for no reason at all, and I called someone silly, and I got removed, and I called the people that went back up. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I feel like there's gotta be like some like the AI they're using or the scanning bot they're using, something's up with it, and it's like it's catching words it shouldn't be catching when like those words aren't even bad. Oh shit, did I click twice? I think I did. Funny one was nose pass on a bug sandwich. You got a nose pass on a bug sandwich? Also, not gonna lie, nose pass has a good shiny though. That bright yellow shiny it has, it's so good. Like, I could like definitely say like I really like the shiny nose pass. I haven't caught one actually. I just realized that. Because they don't have monitors. It's no. Yeah, no. They depend on bots, Jeremy. So like they depend on like an AI/bot to like kind of formally scan for them. So like if the bot's having problems or the scan's not catching, like it's catching things it shouldn't be catching, it's gonna just cause melodrama for them. I've got 13 spares in home. Anyone? Nah, I'm good. I'm good, Linton. Right now, I'm determined to catch, like, all of my living decks by myself. Like, so that way, like, I can say I caught every single one, or bred it every single one. Though, maybe for my other game, for Scarlet, I might take you up on that. Hold on, let me think about it for a bit. Let me think about it for a bit, Lynn. Maybe next stream, I'll take that up for you. Up on you. I might take you up on it for my Scarlet next stream. Because I'm still playing through Scarlet right now, so that'd be kind of a fun Pokemon to have, to be honest. Because again, Nosepass is an interesting Pokemon in the sense of like the design of the Pokemon, even like the whole thing about the Pokemon. So it's like, sounds good. Oh man. That's like, I was gonna say, oh, I just don't know if you guys can hear that. I just cracked the hell out of my back and neck. Like, literally, like, I felt it go right here, all the way to, like, the middle of my back just cracked. I was like, ooh, okay, that was good. Oh, man. 13 nose passes, that's wild. I mean, to be honest, what Pokemon do you have the most not copies, but, extra shinies of do you have, Litten? That's actually a question I'm wondering about now. Also, guys, we're down to the last 40 Pokemon. I just realized that. Last 40 eggs. But yeah, Jeremy, definitely check your thing. See if you have like a weird like violation on your TikTok or something like that, and that might explain why your comments are being flagged. I got over 300 shiny wiggle. Damn! Did you got your shiny rare mark on that one, right? Hopefully, you tell me you got your shiny rare mark on that one, because that's wild. Oh my gosh. So you still gotta catch more. Oh, that actually hurts my soul reading that. 300 shiny Wiglet, but you don't have the one you need. So, actually, Lynn, I don't know if I asked this for in the past, but what caused you to want to do a living dex with only rare marks, if I may ask? Because, like, aw, you'll get one, I know it. I like the emote. I was gonna say, but I know you'll get one, Lynn. I know you'll get one. You just gotta keep chugging along. Watch, I'm calling it right now. Within the next 5 shiny Wiglets you get, one that's gonna have the rare mark. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. I'm putting that Fire Lord guarantee down. Ah, man. I'm just like sitting here. We're down to the last 35 eggs. So we're getting there, we're getting there. Sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Dude, this was like, I remember when this song came out and it was super popular. I remember my friend called this like the like edgy kid song. Yeah, like everyone wants to be my enemy, man. And I started losing my shit. I remember laughing when my friend said that. I was like, I kind of see it, to be honest. Didn't mean to take capture. I meant to do. It started with one shiny rare mark and a lot of mark hunting, and it just kind of turned to a thing. Oh, okay. Hey, that's pretty cool though. I mean, like, to be honest, again, I talked about how I got back into shiny hunting, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll stream it because of like PM7 and like a lot of his crew, especially when they were doing the shiny hunting, or getting all like the Johto Pokemon decks shiny and the Hoenn decks and all that. And then, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't planning to do a living dex. I was just like, oh, I'll just catch shinies, just catch shinies. But then because we were catching like all these shinies, and it was like all different types of Pokemon and stuff, especially when I caught the 30 different Pokemon, and I realized I caught like 2 in the, I caught a whole line in that. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a living dex. Why not? Because apparently I hate myself for that. I'm just enjoying the journey, not really worried about the end goal. Exactly, yeah. At this point, I'm just enjoying shiny hunting, because, like, we get our little victories when we get a shiny. You know, it's the fun stuff. It's like that, oh my gosh! You know, especially when we get, like, a random shiny when I wasn't expecting one. Even if it's like one I already had, it's like, eh, what the hell? I'm having fun with it. 6 to 7. Oh, guys, we're almost down to the last box. We are like blasting through these last like 50 though, so that's pretty nice. I'm just enjoying the journey. Yeah, I can't argue with that, Lynn. I think that's the beauty of shiny hunting. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're excited when you get your shiny finally, or you get the one you're looking for, or something like that. But it is also fun with the journey, because like the fact that like shiny Pokemon are still rare, and you know you're not constantly seeing a shiny here and there all over the place. It makes you feel more like it just makes you feel more special. So I definitely will say I can definitely agree with you on that. It's more about the journey of getting the shinies than getting the shinies themselves. Also, please let me know, guys, if my voice sounds weird because I'm standing up now. If it is, I will go ahead and angle the mic up a little bit, because I realized it's gonna probably not catch my voice directly in front of it anymore. So yeah, I'm hoping the voice is still good. Yeah, I'll definitely add that command, or that channel point redemption, where I can go make me stand for 30 minutes. But it would be definitely limit to 1 or 2 per stream, and then even then, it would have to be a high redemption point offer and have a hell of a cooldown on it. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, to be honest, I was not expecting. I was telling people, in the chat earlier, when I was breeding the 300 eggs, and I figured if I get one shiny, it's gonna probably be somewhere in the late 200s if we're lucky. Because I mean, look at when we shiny bred last time with the egg and we got Cyclizar. We didn't get Cyclizar until almost 750 eggs, so it was whoo. Yeah, no, it's yeah, well, that makes. I think that's part of why Masamune method's also a little bit fun. It's okay, I can get a shiny really, really early. I can get a shiny really, really late. Or I might not get a shiny at all in breeding. After 1,000 eggs. That has happened to me. That was Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield, I did with the shiny charm and everything. Almost 1,700 eggs before I got a shiny Galarian Ponyta. And that's what killed me on not wanting to do a living dex. Damn! Okay, 902 for Sprig is kind of wild, but also 11 eggs to get Sunkern at 11 is, that's amazing. Just I have to applaud that. That's just hot damn. That's so cool. 11 eggs. I think I'd lose my shit if I got one at 11. Hell, I think I'd lose my shit if I ever got any under 20 eggs. Also, Litton, does the mic sound good, or do I need to angle it up a little bit to catch my voice more? Because I know Sandy F and everything, it's probably maybe messing with the mic a little bit. Alright, we're down to the last 30, guys. And what egg is this? This is number 273. It's not catching everything? Okay, good to know. Let me go like this. Is that a bit better? Actually, you know what I'll do is this. I'm gonna put it here. So that way it's facing directly in front of me, and it's angling up at me. Okay, so hopefully it's a little bit better for you guys. Yeah, we'll definitely have to limit the the standing then. Alright, we got this, we got this. Alright. Yeah, no, it's I definitely agree with you though. Shiny hunting's about the journey. Shiny hunting's about the surprise when you finally get your shiny, especially after how long you've been shiny hunting or breeding or anything of it. I definitely will say that's 100% the biggest part of shiny hunting. It's that pride of when you finally get that damn shiny. almost there. Might sit down when we get down. Okay, what I'll do is when we get to 285 eggs, I'll go ahead and sit down. And we'll fix the camera and everything. Alright. It's kind of fun. I just like literally drive around with one hand. I got the other hand like chilling in my pocket as I'm like jamming out to the music here. It's like, wee. So, I gotta remember that we have stream tomorrow as well, not in 2 days, because tomorrow is Wednesday, not today. Keep thinking today's Monday because we're streaming, but it's like, oh yeah, that's right. I missed yesterday because I was still sore from the pool. Oh look, I'm shrinking. Trying to see how like low can I go without like my legs buckling. So if my legs buckle, that's I'm definitely dead. 277. Alright. Come on, Shiny. Let's get a third. Let's end on 3 tonight. The magical 3. The hat trick. I'm just like vibing to the music while we're doing this. I think it's another reason I like Shiny Hunt streaming, because you can just have music playing and just vibe into it. You don't have to like, you can kind of focus on the music to a point if you want to. Alright. 279. Also, I realized I chose the one Pokemon that has like the one of the largest egg steps to it. Yeah, I forgot. Spiritomb has a like really large egg count. It's like 10,000 something, right? 280. We're 20 left. Set me free. Gonna set me free. Alright. I'm also like double checking like to see if I can see the mic level like moving when I talk now. I still need to do this hunt. I got one trade to me from a friend in. Oh really? You're talking about for Spiritomb, right? Yeah, it's like good luck on the Spiritomb one. Oh, wait, I thought you said did you say you couldn't get rare marks from breeding though? Because I remember like I think I remember you mentioned it like a week or two ago when we were shiny hunting Greavards. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you couldn't get like a rare mark in the breeding. Because I was like wondering how you would do like the starters. Oh, okay, you just want the shiny of it. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, no, it's definitely like high on my list of the like one of the best shinies in the game because like it looks nice. Like the blue and the purplish pink, like it's such a good color contrast. It just like chef's kiss. From a PLA would be what, platinum, right? Oh my gosh. Or no, Pokemon Legends it might be Pokemon Legend Arceus. That's what I'm thinking. PLA might be Pokemon Legend Arceus. Because I figured, like, if you meant Platinum, yeah, it had to be Legends, okay. Because I was thinking, like, wait, if you were going to say Platinum, it was going to be PLAT. But PLA would be, like, Legends Arceus. I forgot you can get Spiritomb Shiny in Legends Arceus. But, nah, it's like... Wait, there's trading in Legends Arceus? I didn't know that. didn't know you could trade in Arceus. What the hell? I was like, because you just said you got trade from your friend Legends Arceus. I was like, wait, hold up. Yeah, and I was like, I remember, like, when I had to finish my Pokédex to get the Shiny Charm, I remember having to go find those last fucking wisps, and I had to look up a guide, because I was like, okay, I swear I've gotten all the wisps in, in this area, and it's like, then it looked at it, I was like, oh, nope, there was, like, this little area all the way in the corner of the map that, like, I never went by. I was like, ah, crap. Yeah, because, like, I think I did that, and I ended up, like, looking for 2 days straight, not finding a single wisp, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna look up a guide and just start, like, looking it up now. Because, it drove me nuts. Oh, is this 285 or is this 284? Spiritomb. Let's see. Oh, okay. I can sit. Yay! Hold on, let me do this so I can get this. We're gonna lower you back down. Get my chair. Yeah, I think home should be back up now. Are you talking about for Legends EA, or are you talking about for just in general? Yeah, because I had to use like a Legends EA home like just to get like a few of the like Blood Moon Ursaluna when I was trying to do well, not Blood Moon Ursaluna, a couple of the other Pokemon. Sneasler. I was like, who do I need? I was like, I am losing. Oh, was it down for maintenance? Oh, okay. What was the maintenance they were running? That Ditto behind me still cracks me up. And then, like, the Ditto Eevee, because of the derpy face the Eevee has. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Switch 2 comes out today. That's right. Was it come out today or come out tomorrow? Might be coming out tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Last 15 eggs. Oh, no problem, Jeremy. Yeah, we're down to the last 14 eggs here, so I'm gonna probably call it there. I'm gonna go sleep. It's 1 a.m. here. See you tomorrow. Hey, man, see you tomorrow, dude, for the Fortnite stream with Chaos Squad. We'll see you at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I can speak, guys. I swear. I like how the egg just like goes off to the side some random times. It's like, whee! Oh my gosh. Midnight EST, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Thursday morning. It actually got me thinking. Was like, is that like when I start like Fortnite? Is that gonna be like midnight? Like, wait, no, because even EST, like if I start at 7 p.m., it's 10 p.m. Eastern time. I actually had to do the math in my head real quick. I was like, yeah, no, I think I'm right. Yeah. Like, legit, like, panicked for a second. I was like, oh no! But Jeremy, have a good night, man. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Appreciate you, dude. I don't know if it's the last egg in this set, or if it's the second to last. And I have the 10 eggs remaining. 22 hours. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, not wrong. Dude, did you say Spiritomb weighs 238 pounds? Bro, why is that so heavy? 238 pounds? Oh, DKD. They're playing Mystery Dungeon. I'm trying to remember who DKD is. Out of my friend group. Alright, y'all. It's the last 2 rows. And then the final 5 eggs. Will we get a third shiny tonight? Will we stay stuck at 2? Find out in the next, like, 10-15 minutes here on Fire Lord Riley. As Andy's eyes switches this. Whee! Excuse me, guys. Whoa. Okay, that felt weird. I literally felt like someone go on the back of my neck right here. That felt weird. Like, I was focusing on the thing, and I was, like, kind of was focusing on the song, to be honest, and then it literally felt like somebody was, like, right here, and just, like, straight down into my neck. It was like, like, across here. I don't know if that was, like, maybe the fan or something, but, dude, that felt, ooh. Okay, I've been watching too much horror stuff lately. Like, paranormal, like, YouTube videos and stuff like that. I think it's getting to me, finally. Also, why's my AQ going straight to the right instead of, like, staying in the middle? That was weird. Like, like, I had a straight shiver up my spine from that. That was kind of like, ooh. You guys ever have that? Like, at home or in your room by yourself, and then it feels like someone, like, is next to you or something like that? And then you're like, yo, especially if you're not, like, pay attention or if you're, like, focused on something. Yeah, like, that was, like, weird. That, even to me, that was like, what the hell? Like, I don't know if Casper the Friendly Ghost is here trying to play a prank, or if I'm in a haunted room now all of a sudden. Alright. Un mas egg. And then we're down to the final 5. And we will count them down. Like a countdown at school. I should start at 10. But I kind of forgot. Alright, y'all. The final 5 eggs. It's the final countdown. No, 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 no. The egg power's off, so it's gonna take us a few laps here because this is the 10,000 step one. 10,000 plus, I think. Might be 9,000 actually, if I'm being frankly honest. But it's a lot of steps, and I've got to basically like spin around the circle a couple times. I think one complete lap of the circle is around 2,000 to 3,000 steps in game. So it's like right there. If I go from there, it's like all the way around where I hit the same spot. It'll be like 3,000 steps. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Number 5. 5. Ah? Nope. Okay, it's also ironic that's during sunset in the game. Four. Ooh. Well, if we're gonna get the shiny one, I do something really stupid when I'm saying the number, and that's gonna be the one that like pops up where I have to clip it. It's getting to darkness in the game. 3. That's number 3 left. Fancy. Ooh. 2 more eggs. Can we get a third shiny in these last 2 eggs? Two. And to the final egg. It's the final egg, yeah, do-do-do. The final egg. 1. The final egg is here. Do-do-do, do-do-do. No third shiny. Okay. Hey, we got 2 shinies though, and I will go ahead and we'll look at them here in a second. Yep. That's right, folks. That was the final egg. Okay. Let's look at the shinies. So this is 30 right here. I think it was down this row? No, down this row. Ooh, I got that like almost immediately. Okay. Oh yeah, I got size checks for the shinies. Good call. Let's see. The other one was around the 100 and something. So 40s, 50. This would be 60 right here. Oh, yes, right, because that was 49. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10. Okay, so it should be in this box. Or might be in the next box. I might have overshot it. No, there it is. That was right. Ooh. Give me my good memory. Alright, we'll look at this. Alright, let's look at these Pokemon first. Timid. Oh, both timid. Okay. One likes to run. Is often lost in thought. That's me. Ooh, look at that shiny. Hold on. I want to toss this out so we can look at it. Ooh, look at how nice it is. Oh, that's such a nice shiny. That's such a good shiny. Oh, I'm so happy with this. It's excited. It's literally doing laps around me. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go shiny check it. Alright, shiny check. Size check it. Litton's got a point. I want to size check him. Let's see. Messagoza. You guys ever want to check your size of your Pokemon? See if you can get a mark from it? Go to Messagoza. It's on the west part of the city. So right near, she's right near the Pokestop, or Poke Center. You'll find her right here with the 2 Pachirisus that are varying size. Yes. Alright. Perfectly average size, okay. Perfectly average size. Alright. That's so good, though. I do want to put Spiritomb back out again, though, because it's just that such a good shiny. Good thumbnail material right here. Nope, not that. That's such a cool picture right there. That's such a cool picture. And Nightmare Plane by Jihyo's too good. Alright, saving that so we don't forget. It's a scary fan. It really is a scary fan. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see if we have someone we can raid real quick. Otherwise, I might not raid out tonight. We might just call it here. We got Repo. Or, not Repo. We got Next playing Repo. I think we'll raid Next tonight. Alright. We're gonna raid our good friend Next Incendier. who's playing Repo tonight. Speedrunning Repo. Ooh. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. Real quick, let me give a few before we get this raid going. Let me give a few shout-outs real quick, and let me switch back over to the. Actually, I like how. Oh wait, our scary fan has gone and hid. Let me just go back to the face cam. Okay. Well, first off, thank you to everyone for being here tonight. Thank you to everyone for stopping by, saying hello. First off, thank you to Litton for stopping by. Jeremy, Bondo, Madam, Lively, Laszlo. Making sure I'm not missing anyone else real quick. It was a lot of discussions tonight. We had a lot of talks in chat tonight. That was kind of fun. Thank you to everyone stopping by. Also, huge shout out to Bondo for all the bits tonight, for all the cactus juice bits. He gave us, let's see, 10, 200. He gave us 215 cactus juices tonight. That was amazing. Thank you so much, Bondo, for all the biddies. I appreciate it, man. And again, thank you to everyone for stopping by, saying hello. Appreciate you, Litton. I hope you have a wonderful night. Let me go ahead and get this raid started. So, alright, guys. Tomorrow will be stream tomorrow. It's gonna be Fortnite at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with the Chaos Squad, and then our next stream will be on Saturday. I think 11 a or like 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Fortnite event, the Death Star event. So look forward to it, guys. Appreciate every single one of you. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And again, thank you to everyone who came by tonight and said hello. I really do appreciate every single one of y'all. You guys are absolute legends, and you made this a really fun stream. We got 2 shinies tonight, and it was a really good night. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put it to the ending soon screen, and I will catch you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Or, I guess, later today. Because technically, for some of you on the East Coast, it's later today. But alright, guys. Bye! Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Remember to stay for the raid. Have a wonderful night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye!